界まで進む光たち果てしない空変わらぬ瞳愛していたいどんなに遠く離れていたって二人溶けてゆく
evening, everyone! How are you all doing? It's good to see you again! Let me give my proper hellos. Hello, Dig, Not at All Dig, and Jig. Hello, Asterix. How are you guys doing tonight? It's good to see you. Freyja is here, but she is not here. She got a phone call literally right as I hit start stream. So, it's an important phone call that she couldn't not take. So, she's just kind of waiting to come back. But I figured, I didn't want to just sit on starting soon for too long, so I figured I'm just going to jump in and I'm going to talk and hang out with chat while we're waiting for her to come back. Because, like I said, it was literally right before I hit start stream. So she's already been on the phone for a little while now. She should hopefully be back soon. It's been an interesting day. What's been going on with you today, Asterix? Oh, Jig, emulating himbo energy isn't that hard. You just have to have brain off, heart big. That's what matters. If you can do that, Jig, then you're perfect. Then you are good to go, okay? So, just do that, follow your heart, and you will be a himbo, I promise. Yeah. Oh yes, also, I have a little guest in the room with me tonight. Puppy is here. My parents' puppy is here during stream with me. Even though I'm streaming at my apartment, I got it set up so that Kitty's gonna be fed tomorrow morning. So Puppy's having a sleepover here. So if you guys hear any puppy noises or any kind of rustling or anything, that is her walking around and exploring my room and probably going in and out, or even maybe her getting mad at me if she's not getting enough pets. But right now she's doing alright. She's chilling next to the Grahatia body pillow, so she's good.
I would also get mad. I would also get mad if I didn't get enough pets during the day.
Are you as cute as Puppy though?
Yeah, I'm even cute. No, nobody's cuter than your
nobody's
puppy.
Cuter than Puppy.
It's true.
She's such a good girl.
Yeah.
I can maybe at least bring up a picture of Puppy. Give me a minute.
Oh my god,
you're back, Freyja.
I'm back from the abyss. I'm sorry that took so long.
No, it's all good. I hadn't even been live on just chatting for that long, so we're
good.
all good.
Record time. Thankfully, everybody was nice and expecting emergency calls instead of being like, I'm not gonna answer my phone. So.
Oh no.
All good.
Also, I'm sorry to hear that Asterix. What's been going on with the game? Is it not working right? Is it not starting up?
What's happening?
Gosh, that sounds like a pain.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What game is it? Is it Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
Oh no! How could you? Final Fantasy, you're supposed to work all the time.
Yeah. J-Bomb, hello. How are you?
Hello.
Okay.
How's your day going?
There's Puppy.
Look at Papa!
There's Puppy.
Oh my god!
There's Puppy Dog.
Papa! Very, very big, pleading puppy dog eyes. I absolutely can confirm the amount of times that she's stolen my food and gotten away with it. Just because she gives you the big puppy dog eyes and you're like, no! And then she walks away okay. And then you turn around and all of a sudden your food is gone and you're like, oh! And then she gives you the puppy dog eyes again I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. Yeah, no.
Yeah. I remember, were you there a few years ago? I was really sick and my parents were out of town and I was really stressed because Puppy couldn't get walks while I was sick. So a couple friends came over to walk her for me.
Yes, I think so.
And they all got McDonald's and Yuzuki was there and they left their McDonald's on the counter and took Puppy for a walk. And so then they came back and they came back inside and they let Puppy off the leash and she ran and she, within 2 seconds apparently she ate Yuzuki's nuggies.
No! Mistake!
Yep.
She's really fast. I've never seen a faster puppy.
She's Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you're definitely not the first person who said I accidentally read the rules as no minor bigotry. It's very funny. Maybe I need to I don't know, maybe there's a way I can like format that so people like don't make that mistake as much, but I know most people like figure it out within 2 seconds of thinking they misread it. It's very funny.
It is good.
So, how are you doing tonight, Freyja?
I'm good. I have my Wawa. I have so much Wawa. Wawa is so tasty.
You have your Wawa?
Yeah, I got my Wawa. And Aqua has your Wawa too, right?
Whoa, Dig! Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck?
It's true though, but it's like heart affectionate.
Shout outs for the Wawa, thank you for the bits!
Shout outs for Wawa.
Thank you.
Thank you, J-Bomb, I appreciate that! Oh,
Yeah.
Puppy came over for shout outs for Wawa.
Bird.
Yeah!
You're so cute.
Oh my gosh. But yes, tonight we are continuing the house in Fata Morgana.
We're so close to the end. I can feel it.
Listen,
I can taste it.
It's different when I call myself a whore.
It's endearing.
Alright, but yeah, let's see, what happened last time in Fata Morgana? Nefertiti Neti, thank you so much for the follow! Good to see you, welcome to the stream, make yourself comfortable!
Welcome. Yeah.
You're here just in time for us to summarize where we are in our playthrough.
If anybody needs it, there's a contents warning list right
yes,
here.
yes.
Yeah. What else? What did happen? Basically, okay, so we got to the point. There's a lot going on in this story.
Yeah.
Basically, we traveled through. There was a witch that was cursing this mansion. Okay, and
I like
which is
that
the
you're
house
starting
of
from the
Morgana.
very beginning.
No. There's a witch that's haunting the mansion, okay? Because she is troubled. She has gone through some shit, and she wants to curse these people for all of eternity. Our main protagonist, Michelle, he and his lover, Giselle, both are kind of dead, kind of like, kind of hanging out in limbo, kind of hanging out in Fata Morgana. Wow! Do they exist? Do they not exist? Who knows? So basically, they were able to force themselves out of the mansion's kind of cursed timeline thingy, where they were not born and reborn, but kind of reconstructed a bunch, and or in Giselle's case, just I lost it. Basically, they got out of the curse.
Yeah, they've kind of taken control of the mansion since it can kind of replay memories through time, and they have done it so much so that they've actually traveled back in time to the witch's era, to the 3 days before she died and became a witch. Kinokoi, hello! Thank you for the follow!
Yeah!
Good to see you!
Hi,
Welcome
Kino.
here!
Yeah, so we're... Shut up, Asterix. You know what? Okay, hold on. Something funny happened earlier. I went upstairs to fill up my Wawa bottle, but I use, we have one of those Brita filters. So I filled up the Brita filter and after filling up my water bottle. And instead of taking my water bottle with me, I brought the
whole Brita filter?
filter downstairs with me.
I mean, you have plenty of water then. That's
I
good.
do.
You're not gonna run out anytime soon. Are you gonna drink it right from the filter?
Yeah, Wawa means
Wow.
water. Yeah. Straight out of the filter into my mouth.
Wow.
Thirsty. I'm a thirsty bitch. What can I say?
Thirsty.
But
for
yes.
daddies.
No, not for daddies. Oh God.
We all know you are. Hello, Chair. It's good to see you.
Hi, Claire. How are you?
Freyja's talking about how she accidentally took a whole Brita filter for water for stream tonight instead of her water bottle.
Instead of my Wawa bottle. Brita filter for daddies. Oh God. But yes, so we got out of the mansion. We went back in past to go save. Or not to go save. We're trying to. We were kind of released from the mansion's clutches, from Morgana's clutches, and kind of found redemptions for ourselves and looked back on our past and accepted our past. And they were about to leave, but they were like, but Giselle was like, no, you have to save the witch too. Like, she obviously has gone through so much sadness. We have to free her from her curse too. So we end up going back in time. Michelle ends up physically on the Earth, and he's like, "What the hell is happening?" So they don't understand really, but they have 3 days to go in and talk to the people who were there near the witch's death, and try to kind of figure out a way, not maybe to stop it, maybe to reverse it. Who knows? They're trying to alter what happened before so that the future Morgana can be saved. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, right now we're hanging out with the original incarnation of Mel and his little sister Nellie, and trying to figure out if there's some way. We figure like Mel cares so much about Nellie, we can probably somehow manage to go through her to get the truth from him. And we're encouraging them to have a healthier, not incestuous relationship.
Yeah, God, that was great.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. But yeah, I thank you so much for that recap, Freyja. You pretty much handled like all of it.
I try my bunny best.
Freyja, who's your number one? Jafar, John, or Daddy Near?
Oh God, Daddy Near, of course.
Really?
Yeah. He's not your number one?
That.
Out of all 3 of those, is he not your number one?
Well, out of all 3 of them, yeah.
Yeah, see? You're home safe and sound? Welcome
Oh,
home,
good.
Tyrick.
I'm glad you had a safe drive, Tyrick. You're back just in time for us to start the game.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we were going to ask Nellie a question.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Right. Nellie, do you mind if I ask you a question? What is it, dearest Michelle? Ask me anything you want. Have you heard of something called Saint's Blood? You mean the medicine? Raubon or Shabon? Which one's better?
God. Raubon, you can't get much better than Raubon.
Oh, Dane, the J rule doesn't always work. Yes, except it's not actually. I know. Yeah. It's actually the Saintess's blood, not medicine.
She
no telling.
knows?
You what?
Oh yeah, I guess it would make
Yeah,
sense.
she knew.
That's right, she knew for a while.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God! Like gasp!
Drahatia.
Yeah, which one's better, Drahatia or Grahatia?
Grahatia. I have no particular connection to the letter J like you.
That's fair.
One day, before we moved here, when it was just me and Mel, the Saintess came to visit. Hello, Hina! Oh my gosh, you've hit 100 family members. That's awesome! Wow, the server's grown so much. That's great.
Yeah.
Both could be good. Both could be good asterisks. I will agree with that.
Sloppy.
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 Sloppy. Hello, Essie. How are you?
Hi,
Rudy. Hello. Thank you for the
Hydrate, Tilda.
resub. All right, we will hydrate. Let's take a sip.
Take a sip, babe.
Good to see you. How are you guys doing tonight? No, if there's 2 Grahas, there's only 4 nipples. Because they each have 2. They each have 2. They don't have more than that, I promise. I
don't
would
know.
know I'm an expert in Grahatia.
I've heard otherwise.
People lie all the time to you, Freyja. I'm sorry you have to find out this way.
Oh God. It's true, they do.
They do, right? You can't deny that. People have lied to you so much.
It's so unfair.
That's really hard to defend against.
Aqua's my only bro. Sippy time.
Oh, Kinokoi, see, you get it, you get it. Very
Yeah?
good, very good. Excellent taste, excellent taste. My mind had been all foggy for a long time, like I was not quite asleep, but not quite awake either. But when I heard her soft, pleasant voice, the fog cleared a bit.
Aww.
And then she performed a miracle for me. Blood is awful and gross and terrible, but the Saintess's, hers is different. Hers is pure. So you're saying you know everything, Nellie? About the observation tower and... Huh? The tower? What about it? That's where they
Uh-oh.
keep her. What? No, the Saintess is always in the chapel. And she stays here with me. She comes back at nights. In fact, she should be here any minute now. Oh, they've lied to her.
Oh no, that's not. Oh no, that's not who she gets the blood from. Oh, sweetie.
Oh, she has no idea
no.
what's going on.
Uh-oh. So, she thinks the Saintess
Is the nun and not Morgana. No, Nellie. That blood comes from... I'm really, really grateful to her. She didn't just perform the one miracle, she's been taking care of me while I'm here too. So whenever I see her, I always say thank you. I thank her for sharing her blood with me.
Oh
And
no.
she always says, it's nothing, with a big smile.
Uh-oh.
Nellie, no. The nun has no idea. She just assumes Nellie's thanking her for giving her the medicine. I owe the Saintess my life. No, Nellie. She's not the one you should be grateful to. Huh? The girl you owe your life to has been locked up, suffering all alone even as we speak. But the Saintess is at the church. The girl who came to visit you is not the nun everyone calls the Saintess. Her name is Morgana. What are you talking about, Michelle? The Saintess is locked up? Stop that. I have no idea what you're talking about. Everything I'm telling you is the truth. Please believe me. While you were lying in bed, sick and barely conscious, did you get a good look at the Saintess who gave you her blood? Oh no. You didn't, did you? She was way too out of it. She was so sick.
Oh no.
You couldn't make out any details because your mind was a haze.
Say goodbye to your kneecaps, Chucklehead.
Oh my gosh.
Say goodbye to your
Say
kneecaps,
goodbye to your
Chucklehead.
kneecaps, Chucklehead.
My god.
And then, when you arrived at this estate, you met a woman who people called the Saintess, giving out medication known as Saint's Blood. So you assumed she was the one who had cured you. That's the story you chose to believe.
Oh shit, called out.
Oh shit. If what you're saying is true, then where's the other Saintess? The one who came to see me? At the top of the mansion's observation tower. The door to the tower is locked. She's imprisoned there. And how do you know this?
Well, because I'm God.
Because it wouldn't be wise to tell her I'm from the future just yet. That would only serve to confuse her further. All I need to convince her of right now is that Morgana is being held in the tower. There's an idea. Perhaps I can borrow from the story the white-haired girl told Mel. I received a letter.
Oh sheesh.
Remember that in chapter 1 about the princess locked in the house?
Yeah.
Sending letters to her until a prince came to get her after reading them?
Yeah. Comes full circle.
A letter? There's a single window, far out of reach in the chamber at the top of the tower. A dove flew in through the window, and so she wrote a letter, tying it to the bird's leg and releasing it in the hope someone would come to set her free. That letter ended up in my hands. If that's the case, then who locked her up? Was it the Saintess? The one I know?
Oh no. Sweet, sweet Nelly. Oh, you wish.
Oh, no, I don't believe the nun is aware. I think she's simply doing her job in good faith. Then who?
Michelle.
Oof. I know very well that what I'm about to say will likely crush her, but I can't let that stop me. Who would do such a terrible thing? Nellie, I want you to brace yourself for what I'm about to say. There are 3 men participating in Morgana's imprisonment. And one of those 3 is your brother, Mel.
Oh no!
I understand that's the last thing you wanted to hear, But please believe me, I would not say something so upsetting lightly. I wish to save Morgana, the true saint. Yeah, bomb dropped. Oh boy, how's Nelly gonna react?
Oh god, I'm scared.
And I would like your assistance. Without your help, I can't get her out of that tower. I need you to get through to Mel, otherwise both he and Morgana will remain entrapped. That's not true. Nelly. You're lying. You have to be. My Mel would never do something so horrible. You're a terrible liar. It's true, I swear to you. You think I'm going to believe that? My Mel's an amazing, wonderful person. He's not cruel and evil. He's good and kind like a prince. And a prince would never lock someone up. I know you're not blind, Nelly. You can see that all your prince talk has been putting pressure on him. So? You think that's going to change my mind? He has no reason to do any of that. But he does, Nelly. He's certainly not happy about it, no. But he's doing it for you.
Oh shit!
What do you mean? He needs her blood to keep you healthy. So, to ensure he always had a supply. But no, And despite that, Saint's blood probably doesn't even have healing properties. No one benefits from doing this. Not you, not Mel, and certainly not Morgana. And I don't think anyone can stop him except you. Mel won't listen to me. Did you not just say you would talk things through with him? Just shut up! Stop talking already! I'm done listening to you. Nelly.
Playtime over.
I'll never believe you. You're not my brother anymore. You're just a horrible, horrible man. Who do you think you are to march in here and try to make my Mel into the bad guy? After I made you my second brother. What's wrong with you? I trusted you. I ate a nasty pie and had tea with you. But you're just a mean, evil
My
man
disappointment
here to turn me against my Mel.
is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
My day
is ruined.
I think about that all the time. I know you don't want to believe me, but I'm telling you the truth. Every word. I beg you to open your eyes. Ask him yourself. If you don't believe me, then ask Mel about Morgana. I guarantee you, he'll panic. Enough! Enough already! Get out of here! Get out this instant! Nelly. Don't say my name! Just go away! Just get out of here! Now! I don't want to see you ever again!
She's stressed.
I shouldn't have chased you. I should have chased you off the moment I saw you. Get out now! I pray you can find it in yourself to open your eyes and face the truth. Yeah, Pupper's itchy. Get out! One last thing before I go, Nelly.
What did he tell her?
What do you guys think? Oof.
Man, I'm stressed. That's all I know is I'm stressed.
It was my only option. I know that. But I feel like all I accomplished by telling her was bringing her more pain. It's a difficult balance.
We just have to pray that you were able to get through to her. I'm sure she'll come around.
If only we had a little more time. In 3 days it will all be over. Morgana and the entire web of people connected to her will die. That's not enough time.
Oof.
Let's return to the mansion and look for Mel. I would like to speak with him. If there's a chance we can get even the smallest bit of Nellie's feelings through to him, maybe he'll have a change of heart. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Oh, that's you.
That's okay. Okay.
I was so used to being every character on screen for a hot minute
Right?
there.
Right?
It's hardly going to be elegant, but it's what must be done.
Did you just get back?
What?
You talking to your puppy?
Yeah, I don't know if you could hear it, but she just boofed at me.
Aww. The St. Tess was telling me you went to see Nellie. What do you think? Sweet girl, isn't she?
That she is.
Though she can be a bit of a handful at times. I'm glad you could keep her company for a bit. Now, just to be sure, you kept a lid on all your crazy talk, right? Sure!
Sure. She treated me to some tea, nothing more.
The stuff with the flower petals in it, yeah? She thinks it's some kind of charm to make it taste better.
Okay, well that's something I would totally do.
Me
I'm
too!
pretty sure
Me
I've done
too!
it before too.
Yeah, just
'Cause
throw
I'm like,
in some...
no, if we add some flower petals, it'll be so much better.
Yeah! Girls seem to have a thing for stuff like that.
Vane, thank you for the posture check. Good to see you.
Hello, welcome.
Alright, sitting up straight.
Good.
Mel,
Hmm?
could you spare a bit of time for me? We need to talk. How are you doing this evening, Vane? It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream.
Ah, welcome. Oh, sure. Can it wait a bit, though?
No, I only add flower petals that I know are safe.
Like rose flowers.
Yeah,
like
rose petals work.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. We're having a good time. We're reading one of my favorite visual novels in the entire world.
It's so yum. It's so good. So
It's
yummy.
It's so.
I don't
the
know why I
visual
said it's
novel
so
is
yummy. Yeah. I made a
You
mistake.
eat visual novels, Freyja?
No.
What?
Yeah. Just to see if once you finish them, you eat them, and then you get a good taste for them. You know.
I
don't
see.
know.
I see.
Yeah, totally.
Freyja, you're gonna hurt your tummy. You
Oh
can't eat
God, I
games.
know.
That's
Yeah.
bad for your computer too.
Oh no, you're
I'm
right.
a little worried about what you're eating from your computer that makes you think you ate the game.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I have to run a little errand after supper. When I'm done with that, I'll meet you in your room.
All right.
You think the errand is...
Bringing Morgana her meal, presumably. We might be able to catch the three of them opening the door if we trail Mel.
It's too big a risk. Mel's already wary enough as it is.
Aqua goes to visit Freyja, sees Freyja chomping on a Switch game in the corner. Oh,
It was
but the taste!
tasty.
Oh, do you guys want to hear a funny story?
Oh God.
I have a younger
Yeah.
brother, right?
Uh-huh.
I told him, like, oh, hey, did you hear, like, about what happens when you lick a Switch game? And he was like, what? What are you talking about? I was like, oh, apparently they taste, like, really funny. You should just lick it. Just give it a little lick. And so he took it. He licked the Switch game. And he got so mad at me.
Aqua! I
It was
cannot
so
believe... Oh my
funny.
goodness.
Listen,
What a trickster!
listen. This is
I'm
par for the
listening.
course for him. When we were
Hmm.
kids, I like distinctly remember this time we were sitting in our family backyard and we had cans of like Coca-Cola and like we were just sitting out there hanging out and we were drinking our Coca-Cola and then he turns and he looks at me and he says, oh, hey Aqua, check this out, I'm gonna snort some Coke. And so he lifts his nose to the can and starts inhaling the Coca-Cola. And he just
No!
fucking eats shit because of course it feels fucking terrible inhaling Coca-Cola. And I was just sitting there watching him do this.
Oh, brother dearest.
So this is just
Oh,
how he is.
brother.
I think it was on him for just like believing me and licking it.
I think so. My God, that's funny though. Oh God.
No, he doesn't. I also remember a time my dad told him to like throw out a beer can, and I remember he took it and he was like, okay, I'll go put it in the recycling, and then he just rounded a corner in the house, and like 2 seconds later we hear him going like, oh, gross!
No! Don't bother.
I kind of feel like my dad must have done that on purpose to teach him a lesson.
I think so.
Yeah.
I really think so.
Those are my stories about my little brother for you guys.
That's cute. Thank you for this story time.
You're welcome.
I feel like I've learned so much today.
Did you read this
no,
line?
I think so.
Okay. I concur. And we don't know how the other two might react either. It's best to play it safe. And no one's going to come to our defense if we're caught. Not at this point in time. So we'd be better off waiting in our room.
Agreed.
Mama Siri, hello, how are you?
It is the best.
It is so good. It's
the
so,
best visual
so
novel
good. If you have
will
even
ever
slight interest, you should definitely play it yourself. It's so good.
Yeah, it's also on YouTube if you want to. If you want to
Yes.
to
yeah.
to listen to the whole thing, it's on there too.
Yes. Oops. Not YouTuber, just YouTube. There we go.
Oh, you have it as a thing now.
Yeah, I got a
Yay!
command.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Good.
There we go.
Very
It's like,
good.
you know what, that seems useful. I also have alert command now. I have my Twitter command, all that stuff. Discord
Very
command,
Very
Cubase
nice.
command.
Cubase command, most important.
But yes, thank you for dropping by, Lauren. It was good to see you. I hope you have a great night. And if you do play it, please tell us what you think.
Yes.
Though winter has receded and spring is well upon the land, there's still a sharp chill to the night air. Even with the window shut, the wind still manages to slip through the cracks, making the candle flame waver. Neither Giselle nor I say much of anything, but nevertheless, when she does speak, the sound of her voice, soft and pleasant, relaxes my nerves. The faint sound of her breathing reminds me I'm not alone, that she's there, always watching over me. When the candle is about half gone, the door swings open. This guy.
This guy. Sorry it took so long. What did you want to talk about?
You didn't bring anyone with you?
No, I didn't. What did you think I would bring?
No one. I was just checking. Now, I'll get straight to the point. You're afflicted with a great deal of remorse. Are you not, Mel?
Damn.
Damn.
Pardon?
I know what you're doing, what you're involved in. I know the girl at the top of the observation tower very well. Her name is Morgana, and you have her imprisoned in the tower. The door requires 3 keys to open, of which you possess 1. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
You need her for her miracle blood.
How?
Oh, puppy's lying on top of Guahatia pillow.
Aww. What angel?
2 angels together.
2 angels together.
I came here to stop you.
How do you know any of that? It's not possible because she could have told It's not possible she could have told anyone. Did one of them tell you?
There we go. No, it wasn't them. I'm also just messing with my camera a little bit because I've noticed it's losing face tracking if I sit too far. Okay, here we go. I was told all of this by Morgana herself. Oh, wait a second.
No, it just stopped.
Phone.
Where'd she go? Come on, phone.
Oh, there we go.
these little flash poses she's doing for us.
What? 1 second, it's saying liquid has been detected in my phone's port? That's not possible.
Uh-oh,
What?
spaghetti-o.
What on earth is it talking about? It
It
has
is
not been
strange.
anywhere near liquid.
Sometimes it's just moisture.
Yeah. I'm gonna override it. Cause there should not be liquid in it. It has been nowhere near any liquids. No, that was just my computer. Okay. Here we go. No, it wasn't them. I was told all of this by Morgana herself.
How could she...
What I'm about to tell you is going to seem impossible, but every word of it is the truth. I am not from this time.
She's just dropping this? Oh
He's
my
just
god.
telling him. Many years after her death, Morgana's soul told me what happened to her.
What are you even talking about? She's still alive. You're not from this time? What? Are you mad?
Can you come up with any other explanation for how I would know everything I know? There's a single window in the room at the top of the tower. A small, insignificant thing that sits high up on the wall, and entirely useless for communicating with the outside world. In 3 days' time, during the Harvest Festival, Morgana will die. And I must prevent that from happening.
You gotta.
Prevent it?
To do that, I need your key. Will you give it to me? Come on, rat boy.
Come on, rat boy.
Come on, rat boy.
Do us a solid for once in your
Once in your
goddamn life.
Come on.
There you go, talking nonsense again. You know, I warned you not to kick up any dust for your own sake. But I guess that didn't get through, huh? I don't care who you are or where you come from. All that matters is that you intend to stand in our way.
Oh shit.
What? Did you think I was just a helpless little boy?
I mean, yeah, kinda.
Yeah. I mean, didn't we run polls about this? We all decided Mel was weak.
He is weak.
That you could take my key without any trouble? Well, you'd be right about that.
Oh, okay, he's agreeing.
Yeah.
Good, he knows his place.
I was worried about it for a second there, but it's okay, he gets it.
If it was only me, stealing my key and setting her free would be a trivial matter. But it's not only me. And the other two, they won't hesitate to kill you. Your life, anyone's life, means nothing to them. You don't know what they're like. How terrifying they can be. They're killers.
Oh, I think we have an idea.
I think so.
We have seen them do some shit.
We have.
I'll tell them everything you told me. I'll tell them you know our secret.
Coward.
Coward.
Don't come crying to me when they come for you. I warned you.
Is that what you want?
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Will you find the comfort you seek by being their devoted little slave and keeping Morgana imprisoned in that tower?
What else can I...
If you feel at all ashamed about your part in this, if you want to do something to correct it, then you need to take that step. You can't fix this problem on your own, no. But I am here to help. So kind.
I'm not ashamed about anything.
Don't lie to yourself.
Don't act like you know how I feel. What the hell is your deal anyway? You show up out of nowhere spurting all this, I'll save you and I'm here to help rubbish.
You need to do this for your sister.
See, now that's ridiculous. If I wash my hands of this, I won't have access to the witch's blood anymore. And without that, Nellie can't get better. She'll die without that blood.
Her blood has no miraculous healing powers. You only believe it does, making it appear to work.
You're mad.
Morgana's blood is not curing Nellie. In fact, it may very well be killing her. If you keep giving her that blood, Nellie will also lose her life during the Harvest Festival. You're standing on the precipice of a horrific tragedy, and you're going to take everyone down with you if you don't turn back now. Come on, Nell.
What are you...
All 3 of you are going to lose everything on the day of the festival, and there's only one way to prevent that. You have to set Morgana free.
You're insane. If you think I would believe that... Nellie's going to die? Could you have told a more mean-spirited lie? You're the one who's trying to kill her. I'm just trying to save her.
Aww. And you're going about it the entirely wrong way. You have any idea how lonely your sister is right now? You should be at her side. That's what you should be doing instead of stealing a poor girl's blood.
Damn! I've heard enough. What do you know?
Everything.
No! If I lose Nellie, I'll have no one. My whole world will collapse. This was the only way I could keep that from happening. This was my best option, my only option. So no, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep Morgana locked up, and I'm going to keep stealing her blood.
What the fuck, Mel?
The fuck, Mel?
And I'll hand you over to the other 2. I'll have them kill you. You'll regret ever showing your face.
Mel, is that really true? Oh shit! Fuck!
What?
All the drama.
I forgot this happened!
Do you really have the Saintess locked up?
Why? What are you doing here, Nellie?
That man told me I had to talk to you. And he said if I didn't have the courage to do it myself, to wait outside his room tonight, because he was going to get the truth from you. Oh, shit.
Oh, you're a genius, Michelle.
You conniving son of a... You were planning this all along.
Oh, shit.
Why would you tell Nellie? Why would you bring her of all people into this?
Mel. Tell me, Mel. Is it true?
Nellie,
Are you really keeping the Saintess prisoner and stealing her blood? And you said you would have him killed. I never thought you were such a terrible person, Mel.
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit! Ooh, the facade is cracking. Ooh,
This is a lot.
it is. So much. I can't believe you would do such despicable things. No, you're not my brother anymore.
Nellie!
Michelle, go after her.
Oh boy, okay Chad, it's your turn to help out.
Oh boy,
Oh,
I'm
boy.
scared.
Are we gonna stay here? Or are we gonna go after Melly? Or
Oh
Nelly?
god.
Okay. quick 2-minute poll. You can vote more than once. If you do not see the poll, please do refresh Twitch. Sometimes it just needs that.
What do?
Oh, I'm seeing a few stay here's. Oh. Interesting.
Ooh.
I'll want to go after Nelly. I'd be curious to hear why you guys are voting the way you are. I always think that's interesting.
I'll be honest, I forgot what happened here. I picked go after Nelly just because Giselle is queen and we always listen to queens.
I'm like, I genuinely can't remember what the correct option is here, so that's interesting.
Ooh.
There we go. Nice quick save just in case.
I love the the drastic change now. Everybody's going, go after Nelly, go after
Oh,
Nelly.
it's tied now. Oh my gosh.
Oh
what's gonna win?
shit!
Oh shit.
Oh
Oh,
god, what's
shit.
gonna happen? We haven't gotten a tie before.
No, I don't know. What happens if it ties? Oh, somebody's moving it.
Huh?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, it's a war now, I see.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Only a little bit longer.
Oh god.
They're
oh,
very,
fear.
very close. Oh my goodness. Oh, and thank you for the thirsty redeem, Freyja.
You're welcome.
Ah, that feels nice. Oh my gosh, they are literally so close. This is intense to watch. Oh my gosh, okay, it's almost over, it's almost done. Oh, and go after Nelly has won. All right.
I was competing against Essie, I see.
You were competing. Yeah, Essie contributed 152 channel points. Thank you. What were you voting for, Essie? We have to stop her. Bring her back. Against yourself? Oh, I knew it. You were trying to keep them tied. Nelly.
Oh, Essie, you're so funny.
Don't follow me. Just go away. Then Freyja went in. Leave me alone. Stop. If you run away from him now, Mel will never come back from this. Then why did you tell me? Why did you tell me what he was doing? If you hadn't said anything, everything would still be fine. We wouldn't be in this horrible mess. If you hadn't said anything, I could have kept on believing in him. No, things wouldn't be fine. Why can you not see that? You shouldn't put your faith in your ideal brother, but your real one. The boy in that room stricken with regret. If I hadn't said anything, the facade would have ruined you both sooner or later. No, in truth, your relationship was already broken. You were simply ignoring the spreading cracks. I know on some level you had realized that Mel was keeping something incredibly important from you, and that the secret was tearing you apart. There's nothing good about this, though. Now we'll never go back to the way we were. We can never go back to what it was like when we were kids. Just the two of us playing together every day, having fun. Everyone's childhood comes to an end. The flow of time is impartial. You cannot fight it. What you can do, what only you can do, is choose how you change. Asterisk spiked it at the end. Very nice. But... I will admit, I am the one who opened your wounds, and I'm putting the responsibility of tending them onto you. It's cruel, I know. But if you don't come to terms with Mel and make him withdraw his participation, even greater suffering awaits you far in the future.
It's true.
It's not over yet, and you cannot let this be where it ends. The bonds you formed over the years are not yet broken. And you can do what I was never able to. You can still repair your relationship. Aww. But I'm scared. Scared that my brother that my Mel could do such terrible things. That he could say he would kill you.
Yeah, well, your brother's kind of a bitch. It's fine.
Wow! Freyja throwing hands out here.
I am.
He used to be such a good brother. He was always so kind, so friendly to everyone. But it was all a lie. It was all a big act to fool me. No, it was not all an act. There was truth to it. He is a kind-hearted boy, an ordinary young man, whose kindness was twisted by circumstance. And it doesn't matter how good a person someone is. Everyone has the potential to do terrible things when backed into a corner. You think you know everything. I know that much. Nellie, if you want your brother back, you have to act now. Please, you must take action. But I'm scared. What am I supposed to say to him? I don't know. I'll be there with you. You don't have to face this alone. There's more to this story than we've heard. We don't know how he got himself involved in this, and I mean to get the rest of it out of him. And you need to be there to hear it. If, when I hear what he has to say, I try to say something I shouldn't, if I try to say something that will ruin everything, you'll stop me? You're the one who told me to open my eyes and face him. You're the one who made this whole mess. What am I supposed to do if it all destroys everything I have? You said you'd be my brother, right? So be a good brother and help me out here. Promise me you'll make sure nothing goes bad. You'll do that, won't you?
It's a lot to promise. I don't know. Michelle, just say yes. We won't let this go bad. Have faith in yourself. Faith that you put their relationship on track to recovering. Promise her. Give her the courage she wants from you.
You have nothing to fear. I'll be there for you. I'll help you both. Okay, I'll do it. I'll go back.
Yahoo!
Thank you, Giselle.
Oh, don't mention it. Now let's go see what he has to say for himself.
Thanks, babe.
Thanks, babe! Let's draw back that curtain.
Yes, let's.
Who's scared? I'm scared.
I think everything's going to be daijoubu-kei.
Okay? Doubt.
Why doubt? I have belief. Asterix is always scared. Aw.
Aww.
You'll be okay, Asterix.
Yeah. Nelly.
Mel.
What did you come back for? To ridicule me? I'm not the brother you thought I was, huh? Not at all what you wanted me to be. It's all over. Everything Michelle said was true. There's a girl imprisoned in that tower. Completely innocent girl. A girl who saved your life, in fact. Go on. Tell me how cruel and terrible and evil I am. I'm no prince. Here's an idea. Why don't you make him your new prince?
Been there, done that.
You can do it, Nellie. Ask him. You have your reasons, don't you? You have some reason for being a part of this, right?
Reason? Yeah. I have a reason, alright. wanted to save your life. I needed her blood to cure you, so I had her locked up.
Tell me the truth.
Damn!
I don't remember much about when the Saintess came to visit, but I do remember a little. I remember her saying she would gladly give whatever she could to the sick and needy, which means you had no need to lock her up. It would seem the tale Morgana showed me was true. She really was a saint.
Yeah, she was.
Tell me the truth, Mel. Tell me everything.
There's nothing to tell.
There is, I know it. There's more to a story than just the facts. The things you thought, the things you felt, are all pieces that combine to make the whole story. Isn't that right, Michelle? You're exactly right.
If you hadn't said anything, we could have gone on with our lives as normal.
No, Mel, we couldn't have. I thought so too at first, but that's not true. Karama! Hello! Welcome to the stream! How are you doing tonight? I love that emote! I love evolutions.
Welcome! It's good to see you again!
Yes, good to see you. I hope you're having a good day, good night, wherever you are.
Yeah.
We are currently playing a visual novel where we have just exposed to this little girl the fact that her older brother is keeping a girl locked in a tower to try and use that girl for... because the girl basically believes she's a saint and that she has magic healing blood. And this little girl's sick, so her brother wants to help her. And we're trying to get the whole story about why he did that out of him.
It's tough.
Our normal lives ended long ago. Tell me the truth, Mel. No matter what it is, I can handle it.
No, Nelly, you can't. A girl like you who dreams of becoming a princess couldn't possibly bear to see how hideous her brother has become.
How can I know if you don't say anything, though? That's how it's always been with us. You were nice to me and that was all I needed. I never looked beyond the surface. I made you into my ideal brother, and I latched onto that image of you. Yes, it's my favorite visual novel. It's so good.
It needs more love.
Mhm. You're a kind person, Mel. You really are. So kind you played along with my fantasy that you were a prince. But you don't have to act for me anymore. I want to know the real you.
She's learning.
I'm all done being a princess. I'm just your little sister now, nothing more. Your one and only little sister, Mel.
Aww.
Aww. Yeah, I'm doing really good. How are you doing, Freyja?
I'm doing well too. Thank you for asking. I hope you're also having a good evening, Grandma.
Yeah. We're having a nice chill time reading this visual novel. I always enjoy it.
It's always relaxing.
Hmm.
Stressful, but relaxing.
Oh yes, and if you hear background noises, I have a puppy for a sleepover tonight.
Bubber.
Hey, are you in the garbage?
Hey, are you in the garbage? Bubber.
She was
Come
in the
on.
garbage. No wonder I heard so much rustling. You stay out of there. There's nothing in there for you.
She's like,
Nothing
yes, there
for
is.
puppies.
You don't know that?
There's nothing for puppies.
Silly puppy.
You need to do this, Mel. You need to tell your story. Until you do, we have no way of understanding what you've been through, what you're going through.
No way. If I tell you, you'll lose any hope you had left in me.
As Nellie has, you need to release yourself from your own idealized fantasy, Mel. You have someone right here who will accept you for who you are. I know good and well just how hard it can be to have someone dear to you see a side of you that you didn't want to show them. Oh, I think you want to get it off your chest, though. And I think you want forgiveness. Fantasies are not everlasting. They all crumble eventually. Show us the real Mel. Tell us your story, without embellishments or omissions. Oh, my favorite character is actually the witch Morgana, the girl locked in the tower that we're trying to save.
Yeah! My
What about you,
favorite
Freyja?
character would be Giselle, I think.
Giselle. She's great. Right now, she's our, like, kind of ghosty girlfriend. She doesn't really exist in the same way that we do, because we kind of traveled through time, but we have, like, a psychic link with her, and she's helping us out. And she's great. She's perfect. She's best girl for sure.
She is. She is absolutely best girl.
She's
Also,
beautiful.
if you feel like it, this specifically, Aqua's YouTube channel has a link to all of the VODs that we've done for Fun and Morgana so far. So if you ever want to sit down, you got a playlist on there. So if you ever wanna listen to it being read instead of playing it yourself, you can do that, or you can buy the game. Either way, of course.
Both is good.
Enjoy.
Mel.
Okay. I'll tell you. Not like I have any other options.
Oh, awesome. I hope you enjoy both then. We've done our best to make the playthrough like a fun experience, kind of like having a nice audiobook to listen to, with occasional jokes.
Nelly, if at any point you can't bear to hear anymore, so be it. You're free to leave whenever you like.
I won't go anywhere. I can almost guarantee you.
I pray that ends up being true. Alright, here goes.
Oh boy.
The whole story, from start to finish, of how we ended up in this mess.
There's Giselle. She's so pretty.
She is.
I love her.
She's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But alright, oh boy.
Until around the time I turned 17, my life was mostly uneventful. On days when it was nice out, I would take walks around the house's grounds, sometimes napping beneath a tree. It was picturesque, and you were always there with me. With the same flax-colored hair as me, but yours always seemed to glisten in the sun, whereas mine was flat and dull. You shone like a tiny little dancing sun. At the time, I assumed that was how life would always be. I genuinely wanted it to be. Following my 17th birthday, though, I was met with a deluge of changes. First, Father fell ill, and passed away shortly thereafter. With his death came the question of who would be the next head. As the oldest son, normally it would fall on me to take his place. I was 17, by all means enough of an adult to handle things myself. Or, well, that's what I thought anyway. Nobody else did, though. After discussions I had no part in, it was decided that my uncle would be the next head. They weren't confident I had the spine to do the job properly. I wasn't sure what to think. Part of me wanted to know why nobody bothered talking to me, and part of me was relieved. Somewhere inside, I knew I didn't have what it took. So I was more than happy to let someone else take that responsibility. If it meant I could go on with my quiet life, I didn't care who they picked. My uncle, though, seemed to have caught on to my apathy, which he did not take kindly to. And in response, he formally disowned me.
Oof.
You're not the only one who still had some growing up to do, Nelly. I wasn't quite the adult I thought I was either.
Oof.
Oof.
Fortunately, if you want to call it fortunate, I was given enough money to live on for a decent length of time, as well as a place to stay. It was a small house, far from home, his way of making it hard for me to come back. Not that I had any intention of returning. But the best thing to come out of it all was you coming with me, Nellie.
Aw.
Oh, stream paused. Why? Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
okay. So, this is our new home, dearest Mel.
Yep, so it is.
Yeah, adulting is not fun.
It's true.
It's hard getting in, like, having your life change so much, even when you're not put through circumstances like this.
Right?
It's amazing how little there is. No big yard, no paintings, no vases filled with colorful flowers, no summer bowls full of fresh picked fruit.
But there is you and me.
You're not going to go and say you want to return in a couple months when you realize life isn't as luxurious as here as it was back there, are you?
There's only one thing in the whole wide world I really need.
Oh?
Honestly, I can live without shiny shoes and pretty dresses like Mother wears. I don't need composers to come and write me songs for my birthday. As long as I have the one thing that matters most to me, I can do without anything else.
Are you saying...
I'm as happy as I've ever been. I don't need all that fancy, expensive stuff. We may not have a huge yard, but the sun shines everywhere. Flowers can grow even without a gardener tending to them.
Nellie...
I'll do whatever I can for you, dearest Mel. Are you hungry? I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah, a bit.
All right, I'll make something then. Start off with some fruit jam, then maybe make a pie out of it. What else sounds good? I'm craving cookies.
You've got quite the sweet tooth. You're gonna make yourself sick like that.
That's the first smile I've seen since we got here.
But that can't be right. I'm sure I've been smiling.
Nope, you've been frowny all day.
Whatever you say.
Forget about all that stuff at home. We've got each other. We can do this. Who cares that we're not rich anymore? We'll figure things out in no time. And then we'll have even more fun than we did back there.
Yeah, you're right.
It'll all work out, dearest Mel. I'll always be here for you. You've got yourself an adorable little princess. What more could you possibly need? Cheer up.
Thanks. I'm really glad you decided to come home with me.
Oh, did you think for a second I wouldn't? I'm your princess, dearest Mel. And princesses belong with their princes.
I suppose so. Until that day, I had never known how good it felt to have someone who wanted me in their life. Who saw me for me. I realized for the first time how blessed I had always been. I was hardly prince material. I wasn't strong or handsome or regal enough for that. But Nellie calling me her prince gave me the illusion of being worth something. It made me feel like I could keep on being that richly blessed young man, even this far away from home. Oh, Mel.
Oh, Mel.
Oh, Mel.
While I had been given some money, my supply was far from infinite. I knew I would eventually have to find some kind of work, some way to support myself and Nellie. But to be quite honest, I couldn't gather the motivation to do much of anything. My whole life had changed so abruptly, so dramatically, that my life just wasn't able to keep up. My mind wasn't. It had knocked me on my backside, and I didn't have the strength to get back up. I couldn't tell Nellie that, of course, so this is what I said instead. I'm staying home because I want to be with you as much as possible. And she happily took me at my word. Our new life together was quiet and unremarkable. Even so, it was still a constant stream of new experiences for the two of us, having been pampered all our entire lives.
Yeah, I imagine it would be a big change going from being like a noble family to living
It's
like
just
this.
nothing. Yeah.
I feel like it would be hard to adjust at all.
Yeah.
Welcome home, dearest Mel. What did you buy today?
Got a chicken.
Wow! I've never seen one up close before. Are we going to keep it as a pet?
I was planning on using it for supper.
What? You're going to cook it?
That's the idea. You like chicken though, don't you? Steamed especially, if I remember right.
Yes, but... But it's all covered in feathers and flapping about. How are we supposed to cook it?
If I remember, the guy said you had to pluck its feathers, then cut off its head and drain all the blood.
Oh, Nellie. It looks like she does not like that idea very much.
No.
Ew! No way, absolutely not. Not in a million years. You do it, Mel.
What? I've never done this before.
Well, I'm not, so you do it.
Alright. I'll bring it to the...
Not inside, do it outside.
Okay.
Oh,
Slaughtering. Oh god. I've never had to slaughter a chicken before.
what?
The chefs back home always took care of it. God, I hope I don't screw this up.
Don't fuck up, Mel.
Well, I'm not going to accomplish anything if I just sit here worrying. Just gotta give it my best shot.
Yeah, Mel taking one for the team for sure.
Oh, please. Please don't put up a fight. I can't watch. On the count of 3, okay? The count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Come back.
He fucked up.
It's gone.
Oof.
Oof. At first, I was just fumbling about in the dark, constantly messing up everything I tried. But in time, I started getting more comfortable with things, and I stopped pining for my old life. For the longest time, I couldn't shake the memory of the fact that I had once been a noble. I was constantly wondering how I ended up there, why this was happening to me. Nellie had seemed to have adjusted fairly quickly, but I wasn't faring so well. I was surprised, honestly. I figured if anyone was going to have an issue with their new lifestyle, it was going to be her, not me. Back home, Nellie had tended to be, well, a bit of a princess. She was frequently harsh with the Abigails, scolding them for the smallest of things. There were times I thought she might be biting her tongue for my sake, but every time it crossed my mind, she would say, "I've got you, dearest Mel. Everything's just fine." And it was those words that kept me going.
Oh, dearest Mel, I just had the most wonderful idea. Would you like to hear it?
Sure, what's your idea?
Chavez, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Nellie has an idea. We're learning about her and Mel's past and what led up. Kukushi too, hello guys, good to see you.
Hello.
How are you guys doing? We should get married.
Oh
Oh,
What? You can't be serious.
what a time for you guys to come in. As serious gets. I mean, we're basically married already and everything but name.
We can't do that. We're siblings.
Nobody here needs to know that.
They can guess from our hair and eye color, though.
I don't think we look that much alike.
Anyway, whatever gave you that idea?
If we get married, then we can be together forever.
We can do that just as well as brother and sister.
It's not the same, though. No one ever says two siblings lived happily ever after. What about Hansel and Gretel?
Yeah.
I want to be with you for the rest of my life, dearest Mel. And the best way to do that is to get married.
But Nelly,
What are you so hesitant for? Yeah, what a time to tap back in Kinokoi. Is there someone you pine for?
no, but
Then there's no problem.
we're blood-related siblings.
Sweet home Alabama. Everyone who was like just listening tabs back in. He's like, what the fuck? What the
Well,
fuck?
guys,
Nellie wants to get married. Mel's like, no.
No! Does she realize that getting married means eventually having children and everything that leads up to that? That goes against the teachings of the Lord.
Jesus said no.
No, she's just a kid chasing after a fairy tale ending. She doesn't understand the reality of what she's saying. Sometimes I'm not sure what to do with you, Nelly.
So you'll marry me?
But right now, I know you need God's word.
Nellie, I think you need Jesus right now.
Starting tonight, you're getting your own private sermon every night, understand?
Black. Yeah, Nellie, is there someone you forgot to ask? I really do love that that's Mel's response. He thinks about it for a second. He was like, we need some God in this house.
we need Jesus right now.
My instruction was as much for my own sake as it was for Nellie's. I'm not going to lie. The thought did cross my mind that her proposition might not be so bad.
Mel, what the fuck?
Mel, no!
For one, I couldn't imagine spending the rest of my life with anyone else, and it had been her smile that kept me going when things got difficult.
Mel, what the fuck?
Mel, no!
But I knew that it was a sin, and I didn't think I would be able to live with myself if I crossed that line.
Sasuga.
Sasuga, Ratman.
Rat
So
boy.
night after night, I taught her, reminded her that we were both brother and sister, and that we didn't have to be anything more for her to be the most important person in the world to me.
Oh, Mel.
Oh,
And
Mel.
after about her third month away from home, that life began crumbling. Nellie woke up one day with a high fever that refused to break. At first, I thought it was just a cold, that she'd be over it, and that she'd be over it soon enough. But as much as I tried to convince myself, oh, she'll be better tomorrow, she just kept getting worse until eventually she couldn't even get out of bed.
Enjoy your lurk.
Yes, have a good lurk, Kurama.
She had visibly lost weight, and I had never heard her voice so weak and lethargic before. Is there anything you'd like me to get you, Nellie?
All I want is you to be here with me, dearest Mel.
You're mine!
You're mine.
You really should eat something.
Why did you highlight iced tea? See, what does that mean?
You got some iced tea?
Did you
You
get
want to
iced
share
tea?
it with the class?
I'd love some iced tea.
I'll make you something you like. How about a nice, expensive chicken? The last one got away, but I won't let that happen this time.
I have iced tea. Thank you for highlighting that to make sure that I saw it. It's very
Everybody
important.
needs to know. Essie Opal has iced tea.
You heard it here first, folks. Essie Opal has iced tea.
Yeah.
Breaking
yeah.
news.
Breaking news.
I'm not really in the mood for anything too heavy.
Oh, okay.
Don't you worry, Mel. All will be better before you know it. Thief!
Thief! Hey, Asterix! Asterix!
Yeah,
If you
pass
don't like
over here.
iced tea, pass her over here. Pass her over here, we're thirsty.
Yeah, don't tell us. Don't let us see you do it.
Don't tell Essie. Be smart.
Yeah.
Be quick.
Yeah, you will.
Essie! Stop projecting!
Yeah, Essie, you're projecting. You're projecting. Thank you for the thirsty redeeming the posture check, Kukushi.
Thank you! Oh.
Essie's about to go sicko mode.
It's true.
You'll be just fine. Everything's gonna be back to normal soon.
Mm-hmm.
Watching Nellie grow weaker every day scared the hell out of me. I desperately did not want to lose her. If I lost her, then who would be left that wanted me? Who would tell me I was worth something? Who would say nice things about me? Who would be there with me every day? And just when I had started to feel optimistic about this new life, started to feel comfortable in it, it was looking like it might fall apart again. I searched everywhere for some medicine that could cure her.
God, yeah, they're both just like, yeah. And you say whatever the fuck you want, and they're like, yeah.
It's the only way to survive out here in this cruel world.
Healthy foods, fruits, and vegetables with supposed medicinal properties. Anything I could get my hands on. I prayed. And Nellie, you were overjoyed. You were thrilled I would go to such lengths for you. But the reality is, I was really doing it for myself.
Rat boy.
Rat boy! Rat boy!
It's rat.
Rats.
Rats. Where are the rats? We hunt at night, we stalk at night. Where are the rats? I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into.
Beautiful, that was beautiful. We're very chaotic.
We're normal people.
We're
very
yeah,
normal
yeah,
people.
yeah.
Extremely normal. Extremely.
Yeah. But
But as much as I searched, I couldn't find anything that worked, and I started to panic. I would go to bed at night afraid I'd wake up the next morning, and Nellie wouldn't. I was already grasping at straws, and I was ready to try anything that I had even the slightest chance of curing her. And then one day I heard whispers. Whispers of a witch who lived by the lake. They said she was a recluse, that she hardly ever left her house, and that she hadn't been down to the city in years. They told me she might have some medicinal herbs that could help, so I rushed down to the lake to see her.
Oh boy.
Sitting by the shore was a small cottage, even less luxurious than where Nellie and I were living at the time. Seeing the thin trails of smoke rising from the chimney, I was convinced the rumors were true. A witch lived in that house. I wasn't sure what to expect. Being a recluse, I figured she wasn't going to be very sociable, at least. To tell you the truth, I was kind of scared of knocking on her door. But I had exhausted all my other options, so I clenched my teeth and gave the door 2 firm raps.
hey, yo, what's up? My name's Melly. Please open the door. I got a sick little sister and she needs some medicine, yo. That didn't rhyme.
That was an amazing rap, Freyja. You did so good. You did so
Thank you.
good. I'm so proud of you.
Yo.
Who's there?
The sound of her voice caught me off guard, and all I could do was stare at the door with a knot in my throat. Based on the information I had, I'd assumed I was going to find a wrinkly old woman. But that was the voice of a young girl.
Yeah, just add yo at the end, and there you have it. You're
Yo.
rapping.
It's
Yo,
true.
yo, yo.
And even though she'd only said 2 words, there was something indescribably enchanting about that voice. I could listen to her talk for hours on end in some kind of strange hypnotic trance. It was almost like magic, for lack of a better word. I stood there, dumbfounded, like my soul had been sucked from my body.
Who's there?
She repeated her question, which brought me back to reality. Though I still had to fight to maintain my wits, even enough to respond coherently. My sister has fallen very ill, and she desperately needs medicine. I was told that the person who lives here is a skilled herbalist. Save me! Could I please get something to treat her?
What are her symptoms?
She's got an extremely high fever that won't come down. She has no appetite. She's only drinking water. And she can't get out of bed.
We're going to want to lower her fever first. After that, get her on a nutritious diet. I'm going to give you 2 medications. Give her the first while her fever's high, and the second after it's come down.
Thank you very much. Her voice wasn't bright and energetic like Nellie's. It was more restrained, somber and quiet, yet simultaneously clear and sharp. The sound tickled my curiosity. I wanted to know what she looked like. I wanted to know what kind of girl stood on the other side of that door. With a voice that pretty, she must be equally lovely, I thought. And I had to see it for myself. And my wish didn't fall on deaf ears. When she opened the door to hand me the herbal medicine and take my money, her head peeked out between the crack ever so slightly. I said I would tell you everything, exactly as it happened, so I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. It was unsettling. It was nothing like I had imagined from her voice. Her skin had, I guess, fallen off or something, because you could see the raw red flesh beneath. To say it was hard to look at would be an understatement. Most of her face was covered by a black hood, so all I could see was her mouth and chin, but even that much was harrowing.
Oh, Mel.
But the last thing I wanted to do was look away. For all I know, that was why she had become a recluse. And I couldn't let myself hurt her, so I suppressed my own disgust and put on a best butt. My best smile. People often told me I have a very pleasant, amiable smile. So I figured I could use that to prevent her from picking up on what was actually going through my head. And when she saw my face, a look of surprise seemed to cross hers.
Oh, I just think about how much that meant to Morgana, but he was faking it.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The witch's herbs did, indeed, seem to help some. Going to visit her was better than talking to any of the local doctors. Nonetheless, Nellie hadn't been cured. She was only feeling a little better. So I kept paying the witch visits, kept purchasing more herbs from her. And every time I went to that cottage and heard her sweet voice, I imagined how much sweeter it would sound without a door obstructing it. Even knowing that what she looked like didn't stop the curiosity from growing within me. From what I gathered talking to her, there wasn't much of an age difference between us either.
Nice like Kuchera.
Yeah, thank you, Cobaz.
She was 16 and I was 17. And I'm sure you know how it is. When you meet someone around your age, you feel a sort of sense of kinship. This girl I had originally believed to be some kind of otherworldly witch was starting to feel like a regular person to me. Through our conversations, I managed to learn her name, as well as the fact that she had come here from a very faraway country. We were both a long way from home. Thinking she might open up even more to someone who'd been through a similar experience, I decided to try inviting her to go on a walk with me.
stealth law creature. He's very sneaky.
It's not healthy to stay holed up inside all the time. You've got this beautiful rake?
This
Lake
beautiful
rake.
rake right here.
What do you say we take a little walk around the shoreline? To my surprise, she accepted.
Pretty.
There she is.
There she is.
Great weather, isn't it? I love the way the sun reflects off the surface of the lake. It's gorgeous. Are you okay?
I'm in disbelief, to tell you the truth.
Huh? What for?
You've seen my face. You know how hideous I am. And still you've invited me on a walk. He did. He used the weather small talk line. You're a very peculiar person.
Is it really that strange? I mean, we're almost the same age, so I figured we might make pretty good friends.
You want to make friends? With me?
Well, sure. We've been through a lot of the same things, so we can understand each other better than most.
Understand each other.
Yeah. We're both young, but we've been through some rough times.
I'm going to be blunt with you. You have not been through anything like I have.
She right though. She
She
right
is
though.
right, though.
What? No?
If you had experienced the things I have, you wouldn't be smiling right now.
Oof.
I haven't known you long, but I don't need to and have in order to know how unequivocally dissimilar we are. That we were cut from a very different cloth.
Well, yeah, we're people. We're not made of cloth, so...
That's not what that means, you know.
Ruh-roh. BRB, everyone.
Oh, uh-oh. Freyja's got a BRB. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? Let's do a quick be right back screen anyways, because I'm actually almost out of water. So I'm gonna quickly switch to be right back. Even if Freyja's not back when I come back, we'll still come in and we'll hang out until she is. So, give me just like 5-ish minutes. Yes, more sippy juice, sip, sip, sip. If you guys have anything to drink, that was a great time to restock too. See you in a couple minutes.
真上に群れる白い雲たちいつもと何も変わらずだけど私に微笑み けてゆく Won't you hear tonight? Won't you hear tonight?
Okay, I am back. Hello. Oh, does VTube Studio need to recalibrate because I opened an app for a second? Oh boy. Let's try closing the app and reopening it. Where's the hat? There's the hat. There we go, that's better. The app just needs to be restarted. How was everyone's break? How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. I know, right? That was a weirdly disapproving look. But I'm just chilling. I figured Freyja's still not back. She's still not back, but we need something to do. So I've decided that basically we are just going to do what we did last time, and we're gonna just watch TikToks until she comes back. We're just gonna go through my TikTok likes until she comes back. So let's get rid of this, and we're gonna just go through. We're gonna watch some nice TikToks. Oh, 1 second, I need to.
Group Howl!
Group Howl! Oh, thank you for the Group Howl redeem, Dig. Oh, I should really add that as like a points redeem on my channel. I love Group Howl. Alright, I'm gonna scroll random. We're gonna pick one. We're gonna just random pick one. Oh, this one's me. I'm the girlfriend. You suggested one, Dig? I'll take a look through Blurb later and take a look at it.
The photo I'm about to show you has been regarded as the scariest image in all of humanity. It is known to cause hallucinations, sudden death, incurable disease, and other side effects.
But that is the end of the game. That is the end of Five Nights at Freddy, as far as I know. Like, I don't
Oh no,
even
this
think
one's
that
too
I
real.
want there to be
This
any
happened to
more
me
Five
when I
Nights at
started
Freddy's
playing
after
Final
this.
Fantasy.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and what?
This one's so real. Oh my god, this one! This one! gosh. Oh, you're sobering up a bit, Vane. Nice.
Some people claim that there's a wrong one to blame, but I know
AMVs were so funny. I used to make AMVs. I made Kingdom Hearts AMVs.
Get up, cocksuckers. It's all over.
Oh my god. Me always. Oh no, this one. The intrusive thoughts. Yeah, this is TikTok. I'm just going through my TikTok likes. Oh, this is me in the Prismaria private Discord. Basically, it's kind of a joke for a lot of bi people that every now and then you have a crisis where you wonder if you're not bi, if you're actually just straight or just gay, and you don't, and you're like tricking yourself into thinking that you like the other gender. But like usually a lot of the time that still ends in the person saying like, no, actually I'm still bi, I still like more than one gender. Oh no, this is me with my coworkers. No, not middle school. Oh, this is good shit. When this happens in romance manga, it's the good shit. So good. Oh my god. Does anybody else remember Most Popular Girls in School? I loved that series so much. I stopped watching like a while in, but I watched so many seasons of it. It was wild. It was so good. Oh, this one's me too!
You have got to understand that there are consequences to your actions.
You are like Papa!
Really?
This is me when I'm too drunk and my friends are trying to take care of me and I just get really mad at them for it. Oh my god. This is so funny. Yeah, Picasso kind of sucked. He kind of sucked. Oh no, this one. This is too relatable.
You have got to understand that there are consequences.
Oh, this one's calling me out.
You are like Papa!
You have got to understand that there are.
No, not this one! Oh, this one's a read. I loved Warrior Cats when I was a kid. I remember this video. I remember watching this video. God. Oh, I hate when this happens. The insomnia sucks.
Bitch!
Oh my god. This is me with the Warrior of Light and Grahatia.
Bitch!
I've literally sent people screenshots and I've been like, oh my god, they're standing next to each other, they're in love!
Bitch! Goddamn, these cats are cooking! Oh, they're swinging!
Kino, I'm so glad you get it. I'm so glad you do. Oh my god.
Hello. You?
Oh, this one.
Fuck. No, I'm not doing that. Hello.
Oh no, this one. Oh my god, I loved 10 so much. I had such a huge crush on 10. Oh my god. I still have a lingering crush on David Tennant. And yes, please do share any Graha Wolves Pixie ticket. I would love to see them. Oh, this is me and the girls. I'm made of. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. Oh my god, Kina, I can't believe we have this much in common. I'm so glad.
White
Clearly you have
people
excellent
taco
taste.
night.
Yeah, this
We're
is what the
getting
Prismaria
taco
off collabs are.
shells from
But the last one in
grocery
this
store and ground
White people
beef
taco
from the
night.
grocery
I love
store
having
and
white people taco
shredded
night.
cheese from the grocery
Grocery
store
store.
and Ortega sauce
From
from
the
the
grocery
grocery
store.
store. White people taco night.
Oh no, this one. If you don't live in Canada, there's a little peek into Canadian culture. Oh my god, this guy on TikTok. Well, the chocolate timbits already got eaten, Essie.
First tattoo.
You guys will not believe what he gets a tattoo of.
I love it. You love it. And
I love it.
what's it mean, John?
Pussy tight, pussy
Pussy
clean.
clean, pussy fresh.
How's it hurt?
10 out of 10.
Oh no. Here's a look into what I do off of streaming. Alright. Dad has got me down bad. Stacy's dad has got me down bad. Stacy, can I come over in my car? In my car. We can change the oil and hang out in the garage. Did your dad get back from the hardware store? This is a song about Yuzuki. Is he there? Or is he reading about the Civil War? Civil War. And I know that you think it's just a fantasy. But since mom came out, your dad could use a guy like me. Stacy's dad has got me down bad. He's all that I want, and I think he's a real Chad. Stacy, can't you see? This is Stacy's mom for me. I know it might be bad, but I'm in love with Stacy's dad. So good. Oh my god. This one is also a this is a cell phone on me. They attacked me personally with this one. Oh, this is me and Puppy. So cute.
Do I look like I
Essie!
got big mommy milkers? Do I
Essie's
look like I
here.
have enough milk to squirt into a glass and chug it? I don't. You will get like one droplet out of me. Look. Does this
Oh, I
look
need
like
to.
you'll get
I'll try and go
enough
through them a
milk out
little
of it to
slower,
even get a
Kukushi.
fucking
I always forget I
glass?
read pretty
Do I
fast.
look like
Oh, and Nabu. Nabu's great.
Watch this, guys. I played Splatoon.
Not that one. Why not that one?
Oh, thank you. Ah! Okay, I see it. Here
I
you go.
love Nabu. He's
Okay, I
so
gotta see
funny.
it. Ah, wait, hold on. Wait, give me a
Nabu's
second.
good guy.
I'm sorry, buddy. The audience chose A, which means to fight. So now I must fight you. Hiya! No! Ah! Oh, not again. What the heck? What is it? What does it take? What part is it? Oh, hello. Come to Papa.
てく僕を連れてって帰り道に暗いけれど一人で大丈夫かな
Beep beep. Oh god. Are you kidding me? No! Why can't you
Just
put
the
my
way he
good
says
parts?
no. Oh, Nabu. He's so funny.
Slay!
Same. I love it too. It's so funny. I love throwing stuff at computers.
Slay!
Oh no. Oh no. Not Life with Derek. Not Life with Derek. Oh no. Oh. That show got cancelled for this.
I'm picking up real attention.
was that show like that? What the fuck? They just showed that to children. It was so fucking weird. God. Life with Derek was fucked up. Me! Yeah, the word step has given everyone trauma. Oh, this one's great. I'm so glad you can relate, Essie. Oh, now this. Watashi wa Nihongo. Oh, I'm glad Essie could see the Japanese. Oh, this is me living alone all the time.
Beans.
This one's me always. Yeah, you try to read the book again and it's still terrible. Why are the Stranger Things kids so funny and just so relatable as memes? It's so funny to me.
This the part that I like the most.
Ah. Very good.
This the part
Very
that
good.
I like the most.
I love you.
Oh.
I love you so much.
Fruits Basket is so good!
I love you. I love you.
Oh, this is the worst. This one's the worst.
Hi everybody.
This is also the private Prismaria calls.
Hi everybody.
Oh, that was crazy. I've never actually experienced that sort of atmosphere.
This one's me.
It's absolutely electric. The passion, everything we see. Oh, that was crazy. I've never actually experienced that sort of atmosphere again before. It's absolutely electric. The passion, everything we see.
Essie!
It's beautiful.
This was so funny.
Group hell.
I'm sorry, Essie. I like your TikToks. They're good. It's always funny. It never stops being funny.
Come on, Jason.
Oh, this
What's
is
the
me in a
big deal?
stingray.
Talk to me. I don't want to hurt you. Come on. Back up. Back. Whoa. Whoa. I don't mean to see you this way. Come on, Jason. What's the big deal? Back up. Talk to me. I don't want to hurt you. Come on. Back up. Back. Whoa. Whoa. I don't mean to see you this way.
What are we gonna do, Dad?
Oh, this
These
one's so
headphones are way
good.
too
This one's
expensive.
long, but
You
it's
really
so
want
good.
These headphones? All right. Huh?
Essie sent me this one. I love it so much.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take it. Follow me. Hi. Did you find everything you were looking for today? Hi. I was gonna buy these over-the-ear headphones for my son when I noticed a lewd drawing on the front. I should not have been looking. This is outrageous. How much can I buy this for? Yeah, I don't know. Do you think I need to be explaining what this is to my son? This is bogus, and I'm outraged. How are you going to make this right? Oh, I'm so sorry. Quit jerking my chain. Let me talk to your manager. I make $10 an hour. This guy's jerking my chain. Quit yanking my dad's
quit
chain.
yanking
on my
Quit
chain.
yanking my dad's chain.
What? Nothing. This is literally nothing. There are so many bigger things going on. Hey, bud, how's it going? Can you come in? Say, what seems to be the issue, everybody? Hello. I was going to buy these headphones, but there's a lewd drawing on the front. I am outraged, and I want a better price. Yeah, that's what happened, Dad. I don't know if we can do that. You think this is going to fly with me? You don't even know what my dad does for a living. You know who I am? It's crazy. Thank you for bringing it to our attention. I didn't even want to bring this up, but there's something even worse on the back.
I love you can see the
It's a
marker on
slur.
his hands.
Yeah,
It's a
Dad,
slur.
you can't say that anymore. What? What is that word? I'm not gonna say What kind of example do you think I'm trying to set for my son? I just hope the internet doesn't get their hands on this.
my God.
Radio Shack's gonna get slapped on the wrist. Game over, fella. I'm a radical feminist. Okay, boss, you don't seem to understand the gravity of the situation. Can I talk to your manager? Hey, fellas. Hey, how's it? What's the matter? They were going to get a set. I don't get it. We got this guy jerking my chain. We got this guy yanking my chain. I hate when people jerk my chain. I just want to take these. I don't even want to have to pay for them. It's already sore, and then they tug on it. How are you going to make this right? All right, we're gonna have a team huddle.
A team huddle.
Come on, Dad. This is bogus. They're in way over their heads.
Let's kill 'em.
3. 1, 2, 3. Good service. Could I see the headphones?
I love his stance
Here,
too.
here
He's
you
starting
are.
like a
Thank you.
Danganronpa character.
Oh, gross. Here's a brand new set. I hope you will find it to your satisfaction. Thank you so much for your patience. Oh, great. I'll think about it. We're going to think about it. Okay, I'll be right here. You can purchase it when you're ready.
God,
What are we gonna
1 second. I need to double check. Okay, Freyja.
do, Dad?
Freya's
These headphones are
almost done her
Dodgy
call.
game. Taste of your lips. I'm on a horse. Dead. I'm slipping down. Taste of your beer sunset. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're
Dead.
Great job.
Thanks.
Much.
Well, that's my life. Thank you so
Oh my
much for
God.
spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed it, because I know I did. Well,
This is
that's
just
my life.
plain dating
Thank you
Sims
so much for
life.
spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed it, because I know I did. Well, that's my life. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Baby.
Oh my God, this is my dream. This is my dream wedding. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. Look at it. All the Disney paintings. So it's still like normie friendly too.
When will that be us, Aqua?
Oh my God, it should be us.
Yeah,
this was us
it's
in
our wedding.
Tamagotchi life.
Oh yeah.
Right? How are you doing, Freyja? How are you?
I'm good. I'm saving lives one call at a time.
Final
Oh my
Fantasy
God.
14
Wait, we need to
character
do
that you're
this
attracted
real
to
quick.
says about
okay,
you.
Freyja, pick who you're attracted to. Everyone in chat, pick who you're attracted to.
Oh, okay.
Everyone in chat, pick.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Thank you.
Freya, who are you picking?
I don't know.
You gotta pick. I need to
right
know.
now?
So you can't deny it when she reads you for filth.
What? Already?
Yeah. No, Essie, we all know it's a Stinian. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we all know it's Stinian. Emric.
Okay.
You like to call grown men baby girl.
Okay, that is you though, Freya.
I can't hear nothing. Oh,
shit,
no.
You can't hear it. Fuck.
I can't hear
Okay, I'm
it.
switching your stream real quick. You're getting the stream of the TikTok. You're getting the stream of the TikTok.
Okay, restart this.
We're replaying. We're replaying this. Oh fuck. Okay.
What Final Fantasy 14 character that you're attracted to says about you? You like to call grown men baby girl. You're a massive lesbian. You like that he's slutty in like a librarian kind of way. You're gay and you only watched Bridgerton because his voice actor was in it. Your favorite brand of male characters are ones that are kind of pathetic.
Okay, but this is true about Essie. This is true about Essie.
It is true.
You probably have an AU where she's still a scion. You are banging on Yoshi P's door to release the second tier of Pandemonium. You were emotionally destroyed by Heaven's Ward. You are a lesbian that was emotionally destroyed by Heaven's Ward. You are probably trans and a lesbian. You support women's rights and women's wrongs. You want to put him in a jar and shake him around as hard as you can. You like...
Alright. Okay. I'm a little confused though because my mouse disappeared. Oh, there, my mouse is back. Okay.
You're
Okay.
Good.
Okay. I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
go. We'll
Thank
go
you.
back to game now. We'll go back to game. That was
Alright.
important, though. That was really
It
important.
was. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
I love how accurate that was. It's kind of
Right?
spooky.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We're back in it. Okay. Oh, and game sound on.
Beautiful. Perfect.
Are you sure Frey doesn't want to see the headphones? God, we could pull the headphones up.
The what?
The headphones. Chat, should we make Freya watch the headphones?
The fuck? What are you making me watch? What is this?
That was a good one. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to it.
Oh god. Alright.
Okay. I gotta do your stream. Change windows.
Your super special stream, thank you.
I like when I get to just watch TikToks. Oh god,
It's
where'd it
fine.
go? Where'd it go? It was down here. It was no. It was this. Okay, it was near here. There it is.
What are we gonna do, Dad? These headphones are way too expensive. You really want these headphones? Alright.
You've seen this one?
Huh?
It's so yes, I've seen it. I love this one so much.
I need to find another cursed ass one to show you then. Okay. Okay. God. Melly. What's something cursed that'll get Freya? God.
There's me.
God. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my god. God.
Why are you angry at me? Because I've seen it.
All right.
Melly does have a TikTok. Her Vine, her Vine, fucking
Her
shit.
Vine.
Mom.
Showing your age
Her
there.
TikTok is so funny.
You need something that'll fucking upset Freya.
Oh god.
God. It's so hard. I'm like, oh my god. Where are my
Oh,
weird ass
no.
cursed TikToks? Fucking Mista. God. God.
There's just
I
so
think
many
if I
good
go
ones.
further back is where my fucking weird ones are. I think I liked a lot of weird ones early in. Okay. I think we're getting close to some good shit. Oh my god. This one's great because I actually, once again, to bring things back to my little brother, I actually had this
Dude, when I
conversation
found
with
out
him.
the Titanic was not based off of a real story of people on the Titanic, I cried.
It's not?
4 days.
No, Jack and Rose aren't real.
This is me telling my
it's just
brother
based
the
off of
Titanic is not
story
real.
that happened on the Titanic.
No, they're not real people.
The heartbreak I went through.
But the lady at the end that's mad old was on the Titanic.
No, she was not.
I swear
no,
to God,
she's
we
not.
had
Jack and
this
Rose did not
exact
fucking
conversation.
exist. You know when the Titanic happened? Let me Google this. Yeah. Jack Dawson and Rose, portrayed in the movie by Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet, are almost entirely fictional characters.
Fuck that!
Fuck
that!
Right? I fucking
that.
felt
1997.
sick to
1997.
my stomach.
Dude,
When I found out the Titanic was not based off of a real story.
That Titanic is based off a real story. God, and I was like, no, it's like definitely inspired by like real stories, but oh, this one, you know what? This is the one for Freya. This is the one for Freya.
I think that the reverse needs an
Wait, no, this isn't it. This isn't it. And he's in here earlier. Where is he? Where is he? Here he is.
Okay, I need your feedback. What do we think about the reverse? Okay, what do we think about the reverse? Do we like the reverse? Because I kind of like the reverse. Okay, I need your.
I kind of like the verse.
I need to stop looking at TikToks or we'll be here forever. God. But they're so good. Carl.
Carl.
I say as I'm not getting off TikTok. God, I love TikTok. Wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Rich, 8-figure, that's my type.
That's so cute.
8-inch bagel, that's the pipe. Rich, 8-figure, that's my type. 8-inch bagel, that's the pipe. That's my type. That's my type. It's the whip.
Oh, Emmett. Oh.
Okay. I need to stop myself. I need to stop. I need to stop. We're supposed to be playing a visual novel.
Awkward going through it.
Okay. Okay, Morgana and Mel are talking by the lake.
Back to it.
Right, and I accidentally skipped a line of dialogue, so I opened the log.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, that's the clip we ended on. It's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so harsh. In fact, I would say you're much better off not being in my position.
It sounds like you've been through a lot. If you don't mind me asking, what happened to you? That's fine. We can do that. That's
oh my
fine.
God. I'll be there as often as I can.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. It's so good. I think there's stuff y'all need to see.
I'm psyched.
Are you scared?
I'm a little bit scared. I don't
Of
know.
what?
I'm
What
more
are you scared of?
From what I've heard, I'm more scared of Shadowbringers than I am of Endwalker, just based on what I've heard. So I don't know. Guess we'll see.
Interesting.
Yeah. It might make you feel better if you get it off your chest.
And that is what's so different about us.
Huh?
I will not tell you about myself, no. Yeah, with a splash of daddy talk.
Oh, God.
That said, I do appreciate the concern. Thank you.
Sure. You're welcome.
I think Freyja's going to love all the Shadowbringers men, but in different ways, and she's gonna be so torn.
Oh no!
I think she's gonna be like crying over all of them at once.
Uh-oh. She's not very open with people, huh? Though I guess that's only to be expected. She hasn't spent much time around other people looking the way she does.
Right? I was like, oh, why is Emmett so popular? He's so ugly. And then I got to a certain point in the story. I was like, oh, I'd fuck him though. I would fuck him though.
Oh no, that's gonna be me. I can feel it in my bones. Uh-oh.
God, I'm sorry. I was thinking about Emmett. Did you finish this line?
I did. I wonder if there's anything I can do for her.
Right, the snap. The snap.
At least get her to show a little bit of emotion. If it's not too much to ask, you think we could maybe do this again sometime?
Don't expect me to lower my prices.
I'm not trying to squeeze a better deal out of you. I just want to get to know you better. Nothing more to it. No ulterior motives, promise.
Hello, Yuzuki. I hope family's going okay.
Yeah,
I hope
good
it's
luck.
nothing too big or troubling. I hope you're just having a decent night. I love you, Yuzuki. We watched a TikTok for you earlier. We watched one about you. Oh my god, you didn't see it, Freya.
I didn't see it.
Oh my god. Yuzuki!
7 whole months of the pouch.
No! Oh, that scared Puppy. Puppy's like, why are you screaming? Puppy, there's no pouch. There's no pouch, Puppy.
There is! There is a pouch!
There's no pouch, Puppy. Oh my god. No, don't make the pouch a hashtag. No!
Take that.
Did you forget I've already said I won't be telling you about myself?
Alright, then it doesn't have to be about you. We can talk about anything, whatever you want. Do you have a favorite food? Any hobbies?
Does she look like the kind of person with hobbies? Mel?
Sure.
Nothing in particular. What, puppy?
Well, that was a fruitful conversation. Okay,
V is 10 out of 10, baby? I don't understand, but I'm so happy for you, Yuzuki.
Crap.
If Model's turning in weird ways, it's because I'm trying to both look at OBS and pet Puppy at the same time. Because she just got mad at me for not petting.
Aww.
I have no interests or tastes worth mentioning, so if you want to talk, I suppose that leaves you to be the subject.
Me?
Tell me about yourself.
My life's not all that exciting. Anything I had to tell you would probably just bore you.
I'm not looking for excitement.
Oh, okay. I like how honest she is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, alright then. I guess I can tell you about myself. And so I did. I told her about my family situation, and I told her about Nellie, and that she was pretty much all I had to talk about. For the most part, she hardly even reacted to anything I said, so it's difficult to tell if she was listening or not. But she would urge me to continue whenever I'd go quiet for more than a few moments, so I suppose she was listening. Every time I came to purchase more medicine, we would go on a walk around the lake together. A single loop around the shoreline didn't give us much time to talk. My attempts to reduce our walking pace or stop to extend our time together were flatly ignored. And she refused to go around more than once, claiming it would disturb her daily rhythm. That said, she never refused an invitation either, so I don't think she particularly disliked me. Yet, anyway. Oh, a robin.
What does a robin have to do with your sister?
Nothing. I just saw one over there. If you listen, you can hear it singing. They migrate somewhere warmer when it gets cold. They just fly off to someplace more comfortable. If I had wings like a bird, maybe I could be free too.
There is not a single creature living in this world that is free.
Well,
birds regularly get shot down by hunters or preyed on by larger birds. The idea that they are free is nothing more than man's short-sighted delusion.
Sorry. What about the worms? They seem pretty firm.
Asterix, you fool! The worms are eaten by the birds!
Yeah, you fool!
You fool! No, I should be apologizing. I wasn't trying to attack you. I simply lack the ability to properly empathize with others. I do not understand people. So please.
Puppy! Not that. How swift are you, Asterix? Not that fucking swift? Oh no. Hide wait. It is hide wait time. I hope everybody still has water out there. That's okay. On a scale of 1 to 6, you're maybe 6 on... Wait, on a scale of 1 to 10, you're maybe a 6 on the swiftness scale?
That's
that is above average.
That's a passing grade.
Yeah, that's probably like What am I? Bunnies are pretty swift. I think it'd be like an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Right, sorry about that. Every now and then I still get those coughing fits.
Good old COVID.
I know, I'm like, maybe I should talk to my doctor.
Yeah, it might be worth it.
Yeah. Alright. So please, if I say anything that upsets you or makes you uncomfortable, don't assume that was my intention.
I'm gonna fight you, Astrid. Like, no, you're right. You're right.
No,
I shouldn't
but
be
it's
so angry all the time. You're right. It probably does help that I am small. I can run faster because I am small. And 3 foot 6 inches tall.
So tiny.
So tiny, but taller than Yuzuki still.
We need to measure you guys again on flat ground, and then that'll settle it.
It will.
Sure. Maybe you're hiding it, or maybe you just don't know it yet. But I think you've got more empathy than you're letting on.
Oh yeah, we can pick up Bon Bon.
Just don't throw me.
Watch.
You know
watch
what?
with
You know
this.
what month it is.
There she is. Oh gosh, she's been picked up.
Wah! Wah!
Oh.
So mean. What the hell was that for, huh?
It's Throw Short People Month.
No! Damn it.
Yeah, it's October.
Yep,
It is October.
Yeah? You excited about it, Essie?
Something tells me Essie likes October.
You want to talk about it?
What's your favorite part of October, Essie? Fall, leaves, so true.
Very beautiful.
Oh, 1 second. Puppy wants out of my room.
Oh,
Right,
Pupper.
I'm gonna let her out, but you better not cause mischief in the kitchen.
You better not, Pupper. Aw. What a cutie. The harvest of 2D men? Wait a second, you're harvesting 2D men during October? Why wasn't I aware of this? What?
The harvest of 2D men?
Yeah, me too. Me too, Essie.
Oh, that was that Pupper, but that could be directed at Freyja too.
I would never, probably.
Surely you can't say nothing affects you at all. You are human. So you don't have to be so closed off. I may not be able to do much for you, but I do want to get to know you better. I want to understand you. So if you ever feel like talking about yourself, just know that you've got an eager pair of ears here. Okay?
If there were ever someone who could understand me, who could empathize with me, they would not be human.
What do you mean?
That you would need to be far removed from any idea of humanity to have a chance at understanding me. Regardless, I do appreciate your kind words.
Sure.
Poor Mel is just trying to be a normal person, then she hits him with stuff like that.
Right? Damn, okay, 2002 emo girl. Exactly.
So, out of curiosity, do you have anyone, really important to you in your life?
Not at the moment.
Does that mean you used to? I'd love to hear about them, if you don't mind.
Toby and Zoe!
Hi, a face flushing so hot like holy shit I am shifts nervously I am just in awe and I think so amazing and also fidgets can you sell me some of your eggs?
Oh sure, I can sell you some eggs, Zoe. Let's get him to lay some. Come on, shake him out. Shake him out.
The cat boy, shake him out.
All right, there we go. You should have laid some nice new eggs now
Oh,
after that.
God.
And I will sell them to you at a very cheap price, Zoe. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it.
Hi, Zoe.
Yeah, how are you doing tonight? What's up?
Fish eggs kind of tasty. They are.
Caviar.
Cat boy eggs, though. What about cat eggs?
Cat boy eggs. They're like
cat boy
premium.
eggs. They're different.
Yeah.
A different breed. A different brand of eggs.
Yeah. Alright, did you read this line?
I did.
For some reason I thought you hadn't, so I was just like, alright, Freyja, go ahead.
Go ahead.
They're all undead. Yeah, he has eggs, but not 4 nipples.
Oh my god.
Well, this is a good stream to listen to because we're trying to do like almost a little audiobook experience with this one. So I hope you enjoy that, Zoe. We're learning about why a boy locked a witch in a tower to save his sister. Yeah, mammals lay eggs.
Yeah. Don't you, Asterix?
4 years ago, something unpleasant occurred. And as a result of that, I was forced to part ways with the people who had taught me that humans have the capability for kindness. So yeah, we're past the pseudo-incest. Null said, you know what, we need God, and now he's kind of maybe a little into the girl with no face instead. And I think that's a step up.
I think that is, I think that's a step up. He's learning.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well then, if your sister's condition worsens again, come see me. Farewell.
Hey, maybe we could walk a little slower next time, so we have more time to talk. I want to get to know you better.
I'll consider it.
Does it really require that much thought?
She's embarrassed. So long.
Oh. Bye. See you soon. Things continued on like that for a while. Nellie bounced back and forth between getting better and getting worse. Emotionally, I followed not far behind, getting very little in the way of a peace of mind. Having to spend so much time worrying over and looking after Nellie was starting to wear me out. Even though I knew good and well she had it much worse than me. I wanted to be done with it all. I wanted to be free. I wanted her to get better as soon as possible. So I could stop agonizing over her. So at some point, I started wishing for a miracle. I didn't care if it came from God, an angel, or something less holy. I just wanted someone to cure Nellie and take the weight off my shoulders. And during one of her walks, I let that slip. I'll take anything at this point to make her better. I'll even take a miracle if I can get one. I assumed she would, as she had a tendency to, say that people who believed in miracles were delusional. She was, in my mind, very much a realist, which is why her response surprised me so much.
Do you sincerely wish for a miracle?
What?
Do you truly want a miracle, no matter what form it may take?
Well, yeah. I've tried everything else. God is all I can ask for help anymore. I know what you're going to say. There's no such thing as miracles. If there were, Nellie would already be better. I've prayed every single night for her recovery. It's all just a delusion. I know.
Miracles do exist.
But
if you have faith and you sincerely wish for her to be healed, you will be granted your miracle.
What are you talking about, Morgana?
You've said many times that you wish to know more about me.
Yeah, I have.
Well, I'll grant you that wish. As you listen to my story, you will come to understand why I said you will never be able to empathize with me. And as you do, hope will sprout up within you. Here in my lakeside cottage, I am known as a witch, but I did not used to be called such.
No?
I am the daughter of God.
Dun dun dun!
Big reveal.
We've been new.
Yeah. You, the
Most
audience knew, but Mel didn't.
Mel didn't, it's true. Mel didn't. Liar, I think. Maybe? Maybe? Yeah? You think she's lying? What do you
she
think?
believes it's the truth, at least.
Yeah.
Whether she actually is or not is definitely up for debate.
It's true.
Most people would dismiss such a claim as madness, and I almost did exactly that.
Kukushi!
Kukushi, you're dead?
Oh no!
But there was something strangely enchanting about her voice, and I found myself slowly drawn into her tale, listening intently to her every word. The more I heard, the harder it was to believe she was lying. And before long, I was convinced she was the daughter of God, a saint whose blood had miraculous powers. Her first cry ended a lengthy drought in the village where she was born, and her blood cured the sick. She rolled up one sleeve to show me her arm. Practically every inch of her skin, from her shoulder to the tips of her fingers, were scarred from where she had been cut. According to her, the scarring had once been far worse, but had improved with the application of ointment.
Oh, the ointment that the slave boy got her.
Yeah.
Every single one of those scars, she said, marked a person who had sought her blood. And I believed every word. There was something about her that set her apart from the rest of us normal people, like she was some higher being. They were not self-inflicted wounds, not the marks of someone who had tried to take her own life, but symbols of the great sacrifices she had made. She offered to give Nellie her blood, and without a moment's hesitation, I accepted.
Mel?
Hey, Nellie, I'm back. And I brought someone with me, a saint.
A saint?
Yep. She's here because medicine hasn't been working for you. She can perform miracles, so she's going to cure you.
Miracles?
That's right. Her blood has miraculous healing powers.
Blood? Fear not, my beloved sister. Hear my words and do as I say. You must have faith for the miracle to be performed correctly. I give you my blessing, that it may bestow unto you salvation. I give you my love, and I give you relief. Hear my words. I hear them. This body was created not in a mortal womb. This flesh is not the flesh of man. This blood is not the blood of man. The water that flows through these holy veins flows from the river of creation. Have mercy on them, O Father. May the infirm find comfort in your warmth. May the destitute find reprieve in your generosity. May my flesh bring nourishment and health unto this girl. Bestow upon her your blessing, O Father.
Morgana held a pale hand above Nellie's mouth and, without hesitation, sliced her own wrist. Blood slowly trickled down her middle finger from the cut, dripping into the gap between Nellie's bluish lips. I stood there entranced by the scene. It was like I was witnessing some kind of ritual. I wasn't sure, however, whether to describe it as sacred or profane. Watching the fresh blood trickle from the cut on her wrist made me break out into a sweat, feeling like I was violating a taboo.
That's what I call an iron-rich diet.
Yeah. I need more of that.
My knees rattled, and I could barely stay on my feet. Needles prickled my hands. Thoughts slipped through my fingers before they could fully form. Had I crossed a line that wasn't meant to be crossed? Had I stepped into territory man was never supposed to enter? In time, I stopped processing Morgana's prayers as words. It became nothing but a rhythmical sequence of sounds bouncing around in my head. My line of sight grew gradually narrower.
Are you all right? The ceremony is complete.
How's Nellie?
She is asleep right now, but she should awaken soon.
Oh, good.
My blood has the power to cause miracles, but you must remember the miracle is predicated on your faith.
So are you saying we need to worship you?
No, I am merely God's progeny. Your praises and prayers should be directed at my Father, the Lord God. I should get going then.
Hey, thank you very much. When Morgana said I would never be able to understand or empathize with her, she had not been lying. Having only heard her tell of it, I had still believed there was room for me to close the gap between us. Though we'd still enough in common. But seeing it with my own eyes, feeling it with my entire being, I no longer had any illusions of us being on the same plane. As I gave her my thanks, my voice was audibly trembling.
The choir is such a pretty song.
Mm-hmm. Mel, come on, get up, dearest Mel. Oh, Mel.
Ellie?
Finally, you're awake, sleepyhead. What's with the look? Am I making a funny face?
Are you good to be up and about?
Yep. I woke up this morning feeling wonderful. Feel my forehead, Mel. See? No fever.
It's gone. She actually performed a miracle.
I only remember bits and pieces, but I remember a really pretty saint lady showing up and giving me her blood. Your brain is half expecting Amino to start playing.
That's how she remembers it? Her memory is pretty hazy, huh?
And then I got this warm and fuzzy feeling inside me. Then I had this really strange dream.
What kind of dream?
There were a whole bunch of lights floating all around me, and they were changing into all sorts of different colors. It was the most wonderful dream.
That doesn't help me understand it all, Nellie.
It was a good dream, and that's what matters. It must have been the Saint Lady's power at work.
Must be, yeah. I'm so relieved you're feeling better, Nellie.
Sorry for all the trouble I caused you, but now everything can go back to normal.
Yep. All back to normal.
She wants to thank me?
Yeah. Nellie is insisting I let her meet you so she can show her gratitude. So if it's alright, would you mind coming to supper sometime?
That would probably not be wise.
Uh-huh. Why not?
It would hardly be pleasant having to eat in the presence of a face as grotesque as mine. And I doubt your sister would react well to the sight of it.
I don't think it would cause any problems. Nellie isn't the kind of girl to judge someone by their looks. I don't think.
Perhaps not, but to her, I'm a saint, not a normal person. In her mind, she thinks I'm beautiful, doesn't she? We must maintain that illusion. It is essential to the miracle that her faith remains unwavering, and on some level, that faith depends on her idealized image of me.
You think so?
Though our time together was brief, I could see it in her. She is a girl with a great love of beauty. And perhaps the same could be said of you.
I don't judge people by how they look. It's what's inside that matters.
I'll take you at your word.
Thanks. So, are you sure you don't want to come?
I really shouldn't. I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Why in the world am I feeling relieved?
oh, Mel.
Oh, Mel.
I just feel bad for Morgana, you know?
Right?
Nellie recovering was a huge relief off my shoulders. You know, everything could go back to the way it was. Quiet and unremarkable. I could finally go out and get a real job, forget about my old life, live like a regular old commoner. That was what I was going to do for the both of us. The problem was, Nellie hadn't actually recovered completely. She was in nearly perfect health for the first few days after drinking Morgana's blood.
Hi again, G-Bomb. Yeah, it's been going smoothly. We're having a nice time.
Yeah, me and Graha are enjoying the story.
Graha is enthralled.
He is enthralled.
But soon her
of joy.
It's like, oh yeah, that Mel boy's getting it. He's gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
But soon her fever came back. She stopped being able to get out of bed, and to top it all off, she started having lengthy coughing fits. During some of them, she coughed up little bits of bloody phlegm. I nearly had a panic attack. So I rushed down to Morgana's cottage and told her what was happening, to which she responded with a quizzical tilt of her head. Nellie's health meant everything to me. It certainly wasn't the curiosity her head tilt seemed to make it out to.
Her health seemed to make it out to be, but it didn't seem to bother her at all.
The miracle took place, but it didn't persist. That doesn't make much sense.
But it's true. She can't get out of bed. And it's not a problem with her faith. I've been teaching her the word of God every night. And she absolutely believes in you and her saint.
Lower your voice. I will perform another miracle for her.
You'll do it again?
I will not forsake those who are in need.
And it'll stick this time, right?
I cannot promise anything.
But why? Your miracles aren't supposed to be temporary, are they?
Whether they are or not is decided by you and your sister.
You're my only hope, though.
Please do not worry. If a second blessing is not enough to cure her of her ailment, then I will visit and give her my blood as many times as is necessary. I will gladly give her every last drop of blood in my body. I assure you, my father does not want to see two young souls like yourselves torn apart, and neither do I. We should get going.
All right.
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
For the second time, Morgana had Nellie drink of her blood. And for the second time, she was healthy again the next morning. And for the second time, she fell ill again shortly thereafter. Her fever returned. I went to get Morgana, and she gave Nellie her blood. The cycle repeated again and again. And every time I had to watch her go through that ceremony. It was exhausting. And I wasn't sure I could handle it much longer. I started thinking maybe there wasn't anything sacred about any of this. That it was as blasphemous as it looked from the outside. I was making a girl cut her own wrist and feed my sister her blood. Nothing about that sounded right. But I had nowhere else to go, no one else to ask for help. When I was with Morgana, listening to her words of reassurance, she, without fail, wiped away all of the doubt I had. It wasn't until after she left that the wave of regret hit me. I wasn't sure what was right and wrong anymore. I wasn't sure what to do anymore. Every time I went to see Morgana, it got more and more difficult to look her in the eye. I stopped asking her on walks as often, and I stopped trying to have chats with her, not so much out of a sense of guilt, because I was getting to be afraid of her.
Oh boy.
One of those draining days, someone knocked on the door. I hadn't asked Morgana to come down that way, so I wasn't sure who it could be. Nellie was asleep in her bed, so I quietly rose from my seat and made my way to the door, trying not to wake her. Who is it? Hello? Who's there? I had an inkling of
Knuckles.
Knock knock, it's Knuckles! I had an inkling of a suspicion, but having been raised in such a sheltered environment, I didn't understand exactly how dangerous it was to thoughtlessly open the door to anyone who came knocking. I pulled the door inward a couple inches and tried to take a peek through the crack. When out of nowhere, someone grabbed my shoulder and shoved me, helpless to resist, into the house. A man stood there above me.
Oh shit, it's him.
Oh sheesh! What do you think you're doing? What do you want from me? I don't have anything valuable. I'm just a regular old peasant.
I'm not here to rob you.
What?
You're in contact with the witch, are you not?
Uh-huh.
The girl who lives by the lake calls herself a witch.
Witch? I don't know any witch. Mel, you're so bad at lying.
Oh, Mel.
The only one who lives there is the saint.
A saint? I was told she was a witch. But regardless, there's a girl who lives there with miracle blood, no? Looks like I've got the right person.
What do you want from me?
I want you to help me.
Uh-huh.
I need you to lure the witch out into the open.
And why do you need that?
Because I need her blood. I need to get my hands on the witch's miracle blood.
Then go ask her for it yourself. Why should I have to help you?
She won't open the door for me. But you, I've seen you talking to her. You seem to be quite friendly with the witch. Taking little walks around the lake.
How?
I need your help.
And what are you going to do once you have her outside?
I have orders from the Lord to take her captive.
But the Lord? Why would he?
That is none of your concern.
You expect me to buy that?
All I need from you is to get the witch out of that house.
Why would I?
She doesn't trust me. I could always force my way in, but there's a chance something might go wrong and I can't risk that. If she hears your voice, she'll open the door, yes? The witch trusts you, unlike me. With your help, there's no risk of anything going wrong.
You barge in here and tell me you want to capture her? And you think I'm just going to agree to help? Like hell I will!
Oh, don't worry. You'll get your share. You need the witch's blood too, right?
I don't care about getting a share. You're asking me to deceive her. I don't care what you think she is. She hasn't done anything wrong. So no, I won't help you capture her.
You leave me no choice then.
He approached the bed where Nellie slept, drawing his sword and pressing the tip against her throat. It happened so quickly and without any warning, my mind couldn't keep up. I stood there, mouth half open like an idiot.
He did get a name in the second door. Yes, his name is Yukimasa.
Yeah. If I were courageous, if I were gallant and brave, then maybe I would have grabbed him, pulled him away from Nellie. But my legs seemed to be severed from my mind. They were frozen to the floor like two useless rocks.
You have two options. Yeah, he's Japanese. Either you say no and protect the witch.
Get away.
Or you help me capture her. Oh, good night, Kukushi. Have a wonderful sleep. Thank you for dropping by.
Good night. He does kind of look like, George. With, like, the hair split. Yeah, dark split, hair split.
Get away from her right now.
And if you choose the witch, I kill the girl.
Get away!
Make your decision.
Get away from her!
You have until the count of 10. If you don't choose, I kill the girl. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll help you. So get your sword out of her face. Don't kill her.
I thought you'd hold out until the last second. Yeah, this guy. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's get going.
He knows what he wants and he goes and gets it.
Get moving. You pitiful little boy.
I felt like jumping into a lake. I couldn't make sense of how I ended up in such a position. Just a few months earlier, I had been living back at my family's estate, hardly a worry in the world. Nellie had been healthy and happy. It hadn't been exciting, no. But I had figured that was how things would always be. That one day I would fall for some noble girl, Nellie would get jealous, and I would have to spend several days, or even weeks, pacifying her.
Damn, Frey.
Everyone
Imagine
would
being
be
so insecure with yourself, you gotta threaten a young child with a sword.
It's true!
Damn, so true.
Everyone would be happy, a life free of troubles. Because that was normal, and I was normal. So what was I doing living in some tiny cottage so far from home? Feeding my sick sister miracle blood? What was I doing walking beside this barbarian? What was I doing at all?
Life comes at you fast, Mel.
I was conflicted. Part of me hoped he would never arrive at the lake. And part of me wanted to get out of there as quickly as possible so I could be done with all this. But time plodded on no quicker or slower than normal. And we arrived at Morgana's door in short order, irrespective of my own selfish hopes. The thought of what was going to happen next filled me with a crushing sense of guilt.
This is so messed up!
I may have been afraid of Morgana, but I had no grudge against her. I was actually quite grateful to her. She was still healing Nellie, even if the ceremony to do so inspired fear in me. She didn't hesitate to cut her own wrist open for Nellie, and for me. She didn't grimace or even frown, though I knew it had to hurt. I knew damn well she wasn't a bad person, that she hadn't done anything to warrant being taken into custody. She might very well have been a genuine saint. But there I was, selling her out because a man with a sword threatened me. Oh, Father who art in heaven, please forgive me for what I am about to do.
Hi! Oh, sorry! My bun sibling came back. Rune came back!
Hi, Rune!
Rune walks in with a little kitty in their arms. Hi. Bye. You can close the door if you want to.
Please. Please forgive me. Yeah, it really does hit different when you hear Mel's side of it. Quit sniveling. You want her to get suspicious? But how? I can't. Please, oh God. Yeah. Oh, Freyja. Stop crying. Would you rather I kill you here? Just close your eyes. It'll be over before you know it. Do it. Call on the witch.
Rat boy's still a rat, but at least not a snake. Shut up, Aster. It's not you two.
Who's there?
It's me. I'm not here about Nellie today. I'm sorry for being so distant lately. I want to talk things over. I thought I heard a faint gasp through the door, and then she responded.
I want to talk to you too.
That's so sad.
Why? Why did she have to want to talk now? She'd always been so curt, so rational, so quick to cut down my fantasies. Never one to get emotional or sentimental. She had always given off the impression of being something greater than we were mere humans. Always being so aloof, never giving any indication she thought anything of me at all.
Oh my God. Fine. Asterix, you devil.
Also, yeah, I think he's like standing right behind him.
Yeah.
So why? Why did she sound like a normal girl now?
Yeah, soon it's gonna be you too, Freyja. Are you excited?
I don't know if excited is the word.
Why was her voice trembling slightly when she said she wanted to talk? Why now, of all times?
Oh, my Joy-Cons just vibrated like hell.
Oh no!
Get back! No! Stay away from me! No! Help! Don't kill me! Take it. That's your share. Should last you long enough. Why did you take my arm? What do you mean by share? Why?
Horrifying!
It all happened in less than a minute. I told her I wanted to talk. She opened the door. Then I heard a sound like the wind whipping past my ear. And the next thing I knew, her cottage was covered in blood. Never once did I expect anything to happen how it did. When he said he wanted to capture her, I took it to mean exactly that. I hadn't thought he would turn brutal. That he would do something so horrific. After the man cut her arm off, Morgana tumbled to the floor, floundering about as he watched, blood trickling down the curved blade in his hand. Her screams, they were indistinguishable from those of a normal person.
Mel, stop making noises!
Arm. Her arm. Kneeling in the grass at the lake shore, I vomited and I vomited and I vomited. The things I had seen in the cabin were far too much for me to handle. I tossed the arm, Morgana's arm, the man had given me into the lake. What else was I supposed to do with it? It was an arm, a human arm. You would have to be insane to go around carrying someone's severed arm. I tried to convince myself it was all a dream, some terrible nightmare, but I could still feel the warmth of her skin fresh on my hands. The warmth of her blood on my fingers, dragging me back to reality.
Oh, true. That's a good question about Freyja's rabbit ears. That is going to be interesting.
Honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen. I forget. I kind of feel like checking.
My mind couldn't keep up with the flood of thoughts and emotions and images. I wanted to close my eyes, but I was too afraid I would find the bloodbath in the cottage on the back of my eyelids, which left me with nothing to do but wail.
I kind of hope it's bald rabbit ears, because I think that'd be so funny.
That would be just, I don't know if I'm ready to see that.
I was horrified at what I had done. I knew that I was the one who had set it all in motion. If I had kept quiet, Morgana wouldn't have had her arm cut off.
The weak slides back in.
But I didn't want to admit it was my fault. I didn't want to accept that I had caused it. I did nothing wrong. It's not my fault. He threatened me. So it's not my fault. I had no choice. I didn't do anything. I frantically scrubbed my blood-soaked clothes in the lake. As I watched the red cloud spread, I knew I was defiling something pure and beautiful. My awareness of that fact was slowly dissipating like the blood through the clear water. By the time I had gotten all the blood off my clothes, the sun was beginning to set. I came back to my senses at the sound of a bird chirping and quickly recalled that I had left Nellie alone at the house. My legs were shaking and I could barely keep myself upright, but remembering her gave me enough motivation to drag myself back home.
This is his Jokerification. Truly.
It is. It is.
He lives in a society.
If she hadn't been there waiting for me, I seriously might have thrown myself into the lake instead.
Mel? What's the matter, dearest Mel? Where have you been? Mel?
I'm so sorry.
What?
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Will you ever be able to forgive me?
Dearest Mel?
I never meant for this to happen. I'm so sorry. Please, I'm begging you for you to forgive me. I'm begging you.
Were you not able to get my medicine? Is that what you're crying about? It's not that big a deal, Mel. I'm just fine, honest. I'm alright.
Thanks.
And then she wasn't alright.
I wanted to forget everything. I wanted to forget about my involvement, about the horrible things I caused to happen. But whenever I lay down to go to sleep, I heard her screams, Morgana's animalistic howls. I saw her cottage, blood splattered everywhere. I felt her severed arm, still warm in my hands. From that day on, what sleep I got was hardly restful. Nellie probably didn't notice anything through her feverish haze. But in willing to bet it looked like hell. Praying time would cause the memory to fade. I started looking for doctors again. Instead of clinging to a miracle, I would try to have Nellie's sickness cured the way normal people did. At some point, though, all that money I'd been given started running low. If I'd thought about it for 2 seconds, I would have seen it coming. I hadn't exactly been frugal in my attempts to find a cure for Nellie, nor had I been especially concerned about money before she fell ill. I was so used to living like an aristocrat, and I hadn't succeeded in breaking those old habits.
Oof.
Which left me with only one thing I could do for Nellie. Be with her day in and day out. Every day that passed, I lost a little more hope. If I couldn't do anything and Nellie died, I would be utterly alone. And that was what scared me more than anything. The nightmares were eating away at me, leaving me with nowhere to run. And if I didn't have someone there with me, I wouldn't have been able to hold myself together. After 3 or so days of me sitting by Nellie's bedside, hardly moving, there was a knock on the door. Who's there? Who is it?
Open the door, unless you want me to kick it down.
My suspicion was correct. I couldn't think of anyone else who would come visit. But what I didn't know was why he had come back. I don't want anything to do with you anymore.
Open the door.
Leave me alone, please. I want nothing to do with anything you're doing.
Open the door.
No, I'm not letting you in for any reason.
Okay then. I'll break it down.
Don't. My sister's inside sleeping. I don't need you waking her up.
Then open it.
What do you need? I did everything you asked me to already.
What happened to the witch's arm?
I threw it. I threw it away. You really think I was going to keep that?
I love how confused he looks about it. He's like, you didn't keep it?
What? I would've?
Yeah.
A person's arm.
Mel? What's going on?
Oh,
Do we have a visitor?
Go back to sleep. No, go back to sleep, sweet Nellie.
Nellie.
I should get them something to drink.
Don't worry about it, Nellie. You get some sleep, alright? Can we go outside? I'd really rather not talk in here.
Fine by me. Yeah, it was a totally fine arm and he threw it away? What the heck?
What the heck?
So that's your sister. Explains why you look so much alike.
That's none of your damn business.
You wanted the miracle blood to cure your sick sister, did you not? And you're telling me you threw the arm away. Are you interested in getting more blood?
What?
We're taking the witch's blood, turning it into a medicine, and selling it through the church.
Selling it? You're doing business in a house of worship?
No, I suppose we're technically giving it away. But we're asking for tithes, so really it's the same thing. I'm not from this land, so to me it looks no different than a business. But the people here, they see it as a charity. The Lord says if you'll assist us, he'll provide you with the medicine we're making.
The Lord? Why would the Lord be?
Hell if I know. Because it seems like good money. So, will you help us?
Mm-hmm. You're gonna make me get my hands dirty for you again? I can't. Not again.
Oh right, I forgot to mention one detail. You don't have a choice this time.
Huh?
You know about the miracle blood, which means we can't let you go unattended. If you say no, I have permission from the Lord to kill you on the spot.
Just a little detail I forgot
Just a
to
little
let
detail.
leave. Just, just a little detail.
Just a little one.
Why?
So, will you help us?
Mm.
Or will you die here? Oh, thank you for the posture check. Oh, and the stretch, Kino.
Thank you!
Oh, that feels nice. Thank you. Oh, I needed that. Thank you so much.
You had a choice. It was either his sister or the witch.
Great choice.
What was the right thing for me to do then? Should I have fought back and died? Should I have tried to run? Should I have taken my own life? I'm sure you've heard enough to know by now that I'm a weakling and a pushover. I didn't have the spine to do anything but agree to meet with the Lord. He told me about the mansion, and he gave me one of a set of 3 keys. I wanted so badly to get rid of that key. But with that man's shadow constantly hanging over me, I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Oh, gone to a rival lord. That could have been interesting.
Oh, that would have been really interesting.
Not when I could be the next one to end up losing a limb or 2. There was no way I could have disobeyed them. And that's everything that happened about 6 months ago. Every day since I arrived here, I've brought Morgana breakfast and supper. She doesn't say anything, but I saw it in her eyes the first time I stepped through the door. How could you do that to me?
Yeah, dishonorable, but yeah, it's true. It would have done something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, rat boy has no honor.
None.
I've never looked her in the eye since. Because I'm too afraid of what I might see in them. And that is how I ended up here. So he was threatened. He didn't actually want to cause Morgana harm.
That doesn't excuse what he's done, though.
See, what did I tell you? I'm not at all the brother you thought I was. Mock me, ridicule me. Call me worthless, a coward, a terrible person. Go on, what are you waiting for?
But you were threatened, Mel. He said he would hurt me, hurt you. That's the only reason you went along with him. You didn't do anything wrong, dearest Mel. The other man is the bad guy, not you. You did the best you could. You didn't have a choice. That terrible man forced you to do everything.
Nellie.
You didn't do anything wrong, dearest Mel.
No, I didn't. I didn't do anything wrong. I had no other choice.
That's not true. All you're doing is closing your eyes.
What?
You mustn't coddle yourself.
What was I supposed to do then?
Don't be mean to my Mel. Did you really do the best you could? Did you even want to try to do something about the situation, as hopeless as it may have seemed? Could you not even conceive of any other options? Could you not have come up with something else to say at Morgana's house? Something that might have given her even the slightest clue she was in danger.
But...
When she opened the door, did you do anything? Did you even so much as attempt to stop him?
My legs were shaking so bad. I couldn't move. There's no way I could have stopped him.
Then at the very least you shouldn't have fled. You should have stayed and told her the truth. That you weren't there willingly and maybe she wouldn't have felt so utterly betrayed.
But he was there. Do you think I could have actually stayed there with him? Not a chance. And it's not like Morgana would have...
She opened the door because she trusted you. She isn't the easiest person to read, but she was opening up to you. And what did you do with that trust? Morgana, sorry to ambush you here. You should check the barn animals for fleas.
Exactly.
Perfect. Stop it. Please, you've made your point. It's not all Mel's fault either. If anything, he's a victim. He was just trying to protect me. Were you listening to anything he said, Nellie? You were not Mel's first priority. He did what he did for his own sake. All called out.
What did you expect me to do? Pull courage I didn't have out of thin air? What's so wrong with self-preservation? There's nothing I could have done to stop him. I'd love to see you try and do better. Then maybe you'll understand how scared I was, how little I could have done. It must be nice to be an outsider, to talk about my experiences like you know anything, analyze my decisions, go on about what I should have done. You don't have a damn clue how terrifying it all was. How I felt having to go through with it. Oh yeah, you're right. It sure would be the courageous thing to do to sacrifice your life for someone else. But you know what? People like that only exist in stories. Except you don't actually understand that. You just want to give me crap for not being perfect.
Do you want my pity? Is that all you want? If I tell you I feel bad for you and, oh, how hard it must have been, will that satisfy you? Yeah, that's the thing, is like, I can understand in the moment why he didn't do anything differently, but you know, I'm not fond of him just self-justifying with that, you know? It's like the least he could do was own up with like, yeah, I did the wrong thing there. I couldn't bring myself to do what was right. I couldn't bring myself to help in any way, even the smallest.
Yeah. Making you cry? Oh, Asterix, here's a couple tissues for you.
Aw, poor Asterix. I know, this story's rough.
Yes.
Do you not want to know what you can do now?
What's even left to do? Nothing I do is going to make her situation any better. It won't make her arm come back.
All is not yet lost. Open your eyes. Take a good long look inside yourself. Think about what you can do. Stop sitting on your hands telling yourself it's too late. There's still time to make a difference. You just have to commit to act. I don't think you're an especially bad or cowardly person. I think you're an ordinary young man. It might sound like I'm telling you to do the impossible. But soon, the time will come when you must make your choice. When you must stand up and take some responsibility for what you've done. Oh, maybe. I wonder if they did that on purpose.
Ooh.
I could see that. No one's childhood lasts forever. The good days are long behind you before you ever realize they've passed. When faced with the consequences of your actions, you should have turned and run, but you held yourself accountable. It is, perhaps, a disproportionately large burden for you to bear, but it's fast approaching, and you need to make a decision. Find your courage. Set Morgana free. Mel. Mel.
But even if I open the door for her, it's too little too late. She'll never forgive me after.
Is her forgiveness the reason you should act? Michelle is saying what we thinking. He's speaking your words, Cabez.
Michelle's so smart.
No, it's penance for what you've done to her. Atonement for your sins. Whether she forgives you or not is beside the point. The question on the table right now is whether you are going to do the right thing.
That's right. That's right.
And what about her blood? Without Saint's blood, Nellie won't.
You don't have to worry about me, dearest Mel. My life isn't so important that I want to take someone else's away to keep it. I'll think about what I can do to help too. It's partially my fault after all. So please, Mel, set the Saintess free. Yeah, you don't do it for forgiveness, but because it is the right thing. Expecting forgiveness is a selfish thought. Yeah, it's like, I know that's a really hard thing to work through and like to understand as people, because like obviously your first instinct is to want to be forgiven and to be thought well of, but that really isn't what matters.
Exactly.
Your quiet life is built on a foundation of lies, and I know that by now. You've realized there's no real value in a life like that. You wanted to do something about this. You sought salvation.
Salvation? But who? Who would give it to me?
I already told you I would.
But why?
Because I promised you.
And you expect me to believe that?
Yes. If you choose to sit here and wallow in your regret, there's no going back. Now is your only chance to make a change. Mel.
Oh, alright. I'll help. I'll help you set her free.
Yay!
Yay!
Dearest Mel.
I knew all along that that was what I needed to do. But I could never bring myself to act on it. There was no way I could accomplish anything alone. I'm basically helpless on my own. Everything about this is so completely outside anything I've ever had to deal with before. So I had no way of having any idea what I was supposed to do about it.
He's learning. He's like, I am stupid, and I can accept that. I am useless, and I know that I need help. Yeah, he's
come
accepting
on,
that
rat
he
boy.
needs help. Come on, rat boy.
God can be pretty cruel. Why would he force a boy like me to make such a difficult choice?
Yes, he can be. You were made to be part of a more normal, a less tumultuous world. Would Ratboy have a verse? I think he deserves a verse.
I think so too.
But you've come too far to go back to that. So the least you can do is change the world you're in now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I doubt I need to remind you, but you know, you can't get in with only my key. You need all three, and the other two, they don't feel an ounce of remorse.
You would like to see a movie where Mel is in Freyja's non-existent hair and controls her to cook? I'd like to see that too.
I would also like to see that. Why non-existent hair though?
Because you're bald.
Oh god.
Taking their keys won't be easy.
Easy or not, we have to get them. And I'm sure there's a way. There must be.
Just so we're clear, you're not going to overpower them. The guy with the sword's much stronger than you, and he knows how to use a blade.
Oh, she's molding.
She's molding! Oh no, yeah, that's me.
And he's the Lord's bodyguard, so you're not getting near the Lord either. Even the two of us together wouldn't stand a chance against him. You seem pretty weak from the looks of you.
Damn.
Who knows? Maybe I am stronger than you?
Mel, shut up!
Oh god, I really do want to hit this boy.
Deep breaths, Michelle, deep breaths.
There must be some way we can get their keys. I know they both have people they're close to.
Huh? People they're close to?
Don't get ahead of yourself, rat boy. We can talk about that later. Now that you've made your decision, talking with me isn't your top priority, is it? Mel. No.
Nellie. I'm sorry for involving you in all this. And I'm really sorry for being, well, what I am. I'm no prince, that's for sure.
You always were my prince, though, dearest Mel. You did your best to be the brother I wanted you to be.
Honestly, I adored the way you fawned over me. All that affection just felt so good.
What?
You made me feel like I was special, important. Having someone to care for, to pamper, it was empowering. That's the kind of guy your brother is. If someone else, some other girl were ever to show up and call me her prince, say she loved me, I would probably try and act like a prince for her too.
Why would you say that?
Because all this, it's been so hard on me. Such a huge weight on my shoulders. And every so often I would think, just how much easier would it be if I could get rid of her?
Damn, Mel.
Oof, you can't just say that! Oh my god,
Holy
he's like,
shit.
well, for telling the truth, I mean, as well say the whole truth.
Mm-hmm.
If Morgana was just a regular girl, not a saint or a witch or any of that, just a pretty girl about my age, she might have been the one getting all my attention instead of you. That's who I am.
That's not you, dearest Mel. You're just beating yourself up. Maybe you would have chosen her over me, but that wouldn't make you any less of a kind man.
How can you say that after everything I just told you?
Because, Mel,
Tell me how despicable I am, Nellie. I'm not the brother you once adored anymore, am I?
You're not what I thought you were. But you're still my one and only brother. That will never change, no matter what kind of person you become. It was wrong of me to try and make you into my prince, Mel. I should have done my job as your one and only sister in the whole wide world, been there to help you as much as you helped me. I kept pushing my fairy tale fantasies onto you, and you did your best to live up to them, and I ended up forcing you to pretend to be someone you're not.
That's not true, Nellie. I enjoyed feeling idolized.
But you knew it couldn't last forever, didn't you? I should have been beside you, not looking up at you. I let you coddle me. I let myself indulge in your love. I thought everything would be alright as long as you kept telling me how adorable I was. They were like magic words to me. I kept my eyes shut. Mel, Starting today, I'm going to do my best to be your sister. I'm all done holding you to fairy tale ideals. Good job, Nellie.
Good job, Nellie!
I won't make you pretend to be a prince for me anymore.
That's Michelle's job now.
And I won't try to be your princess either. I'm just going to be your little sister. So get back on your feet and stand tall, dearest Mel. I know you'll probably have to pay for what you've done when the Saintess goes free. And I know I'll probably cry about it for days. But I won't regret making the decision.
Well, I don't know what to say. I wasn't expecting you to handle this so maturely.
She's a good girl.
She is.
You're putting your big brother to shame, Nellie.
Mother once told me that girls grow up faster than boys.
She was right about that. Thank you, Nellie, for accepting me in spite of all the awful things I've done. And for having me as your brother.
You're quite welcome, dearest Mel. I think she's more saying just like go out and like be a regular person and admit that you've done things wrong. Oh, I think this might be a good spot to call it though.
I think so too.
We have
I
been
think
playing
we've got a
for
lot
quite
to-
a while and we hit a good stopping point.
Yeah.
We got some resolution with Mel and Nellie. Wow.
We did. How
Oh
the
my
hell are we gonna
goodness.
get that with Yukimasa? I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
Hmm.
Oh boy. What a time.
What a time. What do you think, chat?
What do you think? It has been a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Freyja, I know who we have to raid.
Who?
We have to raid Dancing Thancred. He's streaming.
Yeah.
What kind of
Hello?
raid message do we do for Dancing Thancred? Freyja loves you raid.
Oh my god. Oh no, I get so embarrassed.
Oh,
God.
so cute.
This is Thancred Rage is
That'd be a
Rage
good
is
one,
also
too.
really good. Rat Boy Redemption Rage is hilariously perfect.
It's funny because I don't know if he's even like actually there, but I feel like we should raid him just for the laughs, you know?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh god.
Listen, it'll be great. Thank you guys so much for coming to stream. It was a lot of fun. We will of course be back next week, and on Monday, Freyja is continuing her donathon. So please, of course, go check her out for some wonderful, wonderful rewards and some great times playing. So thank you guys so much and have a wonderful night.
Yeah, thank you everybody.
Thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.